Sorry for the tardiness, everybody. I am a little bit late. I'm about 4 minutes late.
Hey, over here.
Yo, 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 everybody. Give me just a couple more seconds to set up. I also did not follow through on my promise to change some of the alerts. I've been I've been getting a handle of some other things. Setting up some other stuff. But I do promise that the alerts, I need to take like a day off just to like fix up my stream a little bit. But it will happen at some point. So, there's been a couple of things that have happened recently. I think we're all, we all know that there was some very exciting stuff yesterday, especially with things like the Gacha cast. And what I wanted to do was have a bit of an overview. Bit of a review of all of those different things, some of the comments that we've gotten on some of the videos, and get a perspective, right, on how the overall Gacha community feels. There's some pretty good discussions that I've been seeing in some comment sections. There are also some other tweets. Some good React content as well. And we're going to be doing some of that before diving right into the account repair that I'll be doing today. And we'll be teeing up who will be helping out with that. And so if there are any like reacts, any like interesting links, anything like that you want me to take a look at, then let me know in that section of my Discord. Guys, YouTube is actually my most active chat right now. I do read it. But sometimes, guys, on YouTube, you guys get a little bit crazy on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest. I think I had a bit of a segment on it yesterday where I was reviewing parts of the YouTube chat, and you guys were like, fighting each other in the chat, getting into like actual debates. Jordan FN, did you hear that WuWa is going EOS, brother? What? You've been flip flopping recently. I swore. I thought you had turned over to the light side in recent months, or not even in recent months, in recent days. You've had like a couple of comments on my channel, on my videos, that have gotten like 200 likes, and even a heart for me. Why are you going back, man? Why are you going back? I thought we saved you. I thought after Gacha revenue went EOS, right? I thought you had finally been converted into a true, pure-blooded Kuro bot. But instead, you're in here telling me that WuWa's gonna EOS, man. Oh, now it's because of Ananta? Hey, you know what? That game, like I said before in my reaction, right? That game is promising a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on in that trailer. A lot of promises being made to the player base, right, on behalf of the devs. And so when I see them kind of put their money where they've been making some bold claims for the game, right? Some very bold games, or bold claims for the gameplay. It's all rendered footage, right? There was a little bit of gameplay, a little bit of combat that we saw in the trailer, and there was like a little bit of jank in there, right? Where I think there was somebody throwing tires at people on the ground who were like, they were like kind of like reeling around on the ground in pain, and then the tire, when it attached to them, right, they like stood up T-posed a little bit, and then the tire like wrapped them up. So it's kind of like, you know, the one bit of rendering that we did see, there was a little bit of jank in it, right? And that might not be how the final footage works. I think there should be an animation, right, of the tires going onto staggered or enemies on the ground. But instead, they like immediately jumped upright, right? And then the tire went on them. So it's like, we are already seeing like some sort of things where it's not, you know, it's not like the highest, you know, it's not like the apex of quality, right? And that's not the expectation. And so I'm kind of like seeing, okay, what we saw from the rendered gameplay, there's, you know, a couple of things with it. And so what's it going to end up being when it finally releases, right? When we go past the rendered gameplay, because stuff can look amazing in trailers, but then, you know, the actual gameplay can fall a little bit short. So I'm going to be cautiously optimistic because what is in there looks really, really, really good. But those trailers and rendered cutscenes aren't everything. There have been a lot of games that have baited with them, and then the actual gameplay, right, isn't exactly what you're seeing in those trailers. Yeah, we're just going to be chilling a little bit longer. I'm a little bit late. I know I adjusted the timing as well. That is because my sleep schedule has not been the best lately. And so I was trying to like rest a little bit more today. Woke up kind of early on my end to catch first the chat with Poke. And then the chat with, you know, obviously the Gacha cast, right? So what I wanted to do was actually do a bit of an overview, right? Of some of the comment sections. There have been some uploads. I'm planning on uploading my version of the, you know, the Hoyoshill Kurobot conversation with Mr. Pokey. I don't think his channel, unfortunately, wasn't that interested in the conversation, but maybe my channel will be, right? So we'll be diving into that in just a bit. I'm like gathering up. I'm compiling all the links right now. If you have anything that you want me to take a look at, I already have some of the reacts open. Just go to my React content channel on Discord, drop some links in there, and we'll take a peek. We'll take a peek at that. You can also just wait for both games to come out and judge them then. Also, both games being good would make the competition really good for players. Guys, that is what comparisons literally do. When you compare games, and when you are able, you know, compare competition, right? Same exact word root. Competition means that inherently, right, the two things are related. And when you do the comparisons and when you highlight them, that's how games get better. And I think if that's the mindset that people start having, we're going to start feeling, you know, a little bit less iffy, right? We're not going to feel as bad about making these comparisons because at the end of the day, when people see that difference and then they push for a change and they want things to get better, right? That just makes all the games better in the long run. Maybe WuWa is going to have to catch up at some point, right? And that just means even better features for us in the game. And I don't see any reason to ever complain about that. Some people think that you are gatekeeping new players from coming into WuWa with your content on YouTube. Will you go over that? I'd love to see what the exact comments are for that, Incarni. That is a really, you know, that's like an interesting argument, right? Rayfos, thank you for the tier 1 sub, man. Appreciate it. I've actually had a couple of subs off stream. That was like, I think that was like the first time it ever happened. So, yeah, I think we had, what's their name? Cream Baguette actually subscribed 2 hours ago. So thank you for that if you're on the call right now. But Incarni, I would love if you could give me like a link.
Hey, over here.
I would love if you could like give me a link or like an excerpt of the comment that kind of like maybe gets into a little bit more detail, right? About how I am, I guess, quote unquote, gatekeeping new players. In fact, he's trying so hard to attract new players. As seen in the Gacha cast. Hey, maybe I did convince some people to, I did convince some people to come over, right? And if so, all the better. All the better for both games. Genshin needs to lose players. Genshin and HSR need to lose players to get better. That's my viewpoint on it. That's my viewpoint on it. All right. I am going to do a quick trip to the restroom, and then we're gonna get right on into it, ladies and gentlemen. Right on into it. Hey. Some of that out of the way. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happens when I move aside my starting screen. Perfect. Oh, that looks a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird. Let me do something about that. That is not. Do you guys like this? Do you guys like what my avatar kind of looks like this? Is this what we want to do today? Does this help? Is this what we want, or should I like? Nah. Is it kind of looks like I'm wearing a skin suit? No? Is this kind of creepy? It looks a bit off. Oh yeah. You lose subs? Oh shit. If the eyes weren't crossed, maybe. Maybe I can like turn it on when I'm like doing like the nerd, like,
oh, St. Andres, you're wrong. Oh, you're incorrect about this.
It looks uncanny. Okay, well. What is that overlay? I mean, the overlay is simply just there. The overlay is simply just there because it's like I was setting up some like green screen because the person that we're gonna be calling in with later to go over their account and save it, right? I just had like their avatar set up so they can be on the screen as well while we're going through, you know, the account repair.
Well, would you look
Whoa,
at
Dio
Easy
Nana
money.
Domine. Thank you for the tier 2 sub. I think you were my first tier 2 sub ever, so appreciate that. You look scary enough. Why make it even worse? Mods, you know what to do. You know what to do, mods. Saving Caps account? We'll see. Well, actually, yeah, you can probably tell this is Saving Caps account because it's, well, yeah, no. It's right there. It's right there, right? So, you know, I think if any of you guys are familiar with Captain Cabinets, then you know that she is somebody that's been, let's just say, struggling a little bit with some of the content in the game. And so what we're going to be doing, right, is seeing whether or not it is an account issue or a skill issue. And when she's an owner of an S5 Gion, right, S5 Gion, and we're one Dorito clearing stages. I think we know what the answer is to that, ladies and gentlemen. I think we know what the answer is to that, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be diving in and seeing what exactly is the issue, where we can really optimize some of that gameplay, right? And what I think is that this VOD or this video, obviously we're going to be turning it into a video, right? We're going to be turning it into a video. I think it's going to be one of the most helpful things ever for people that are, because I think that there is a significant portion of the population in this game, right? That is kind of struggling in one way or another. It might be like how they're allocating their characters, how they're, you know, allocating the resources on their account, and clearing the tower in the first place.
Over here.
And my viewpoint is, once you're able to start comfortably clearing the tower, once you understand all the game's mechanics, and you know, you're able to have more freedom in how you're approaching the content. The Tower of Adversity to me turns less from like a slog or like a boring endgame mode into like a playground where you can like experiment, try out new rotations, and having like that time limit, or a leak suggested in my feed. Oh, son of a bitch. Where is it? I don't see. Oh, I see. Oh, it's literally that video. Don't recommend channel. Thank you for that. Good call. Good call. Dionana, just finishing up the hype.
Just finishing the hype train level.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. You're what a G. What a G. Saved it right in time. Awesome. Sorry if you guys hear a cat in the background. I think they're hungry even though they just ate. So we're just gonna leave them out there for now so they don't get obese. Yeah, you might hear like some whining in the background. It's not a kid, it's a cat. Even though the cat really sounds like a kid. TOA is really easy now. Not for everybody, that's the thing. Alright, but before we do that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay, there's a link on X. Let me get that pulled up. I love links on X. Links on X are amazing. As long as I don't get ganked by anything crazy. Okay, gameplay, awesome. Let's take a look at it real quick. This is pretty widescreen, but I think we can. Wait. Ayo? Ayo, you can deflect them? Yo, this is my least favorite attack to dodge in the game. This is literally my least favorite attack to dodge in the game. I absolutely despise the Ikes, not because of like how I despise the Ikes just because of this attack. Because it's like the little needles, they will always hit you, right? No matter what you do. And then they always have like insane tracking, shit like that. And they also obviously, right, do a shit ton of damage. If all of them connect, you're done. You're dead. It's over. It's completely over. And so if this is this literally just iframes? Is this iframes from the dodge counter? Because I do know that you can like delay your dodge counter, right? This looks like you're just delaying your dodge counter. Because that is a dodge counter attack, right? I mean, it looks like her dodge counter straight up like deleted the bullets. It looks like her dodge counter literally deleted the bullets. Like, look, they disappear. They disappear in front of her. And if that's the case, shouldn't Jian just be invulnerable during the entire thing? Because he's like constantly hitting in like a circle around him, right? During his liberation. So he should just be like deleting these projectiles for free. It's just iframes on dodge counters. I guess we'll have to test it out, right? We will have to test this out in a bit. To this specific attack. I know the Ike shoots out the little bullets 2 times. It has one where it shoots 2 rounds of them. Like, and you have to like dodge twice in a row or it's like completely over. Anyone that's done the hologram, right, knows the absolute pain of getting hit by that attack. So, I mean... Okay, well that's an interesting one. Wow, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I mean... If you can't avoid it or it hits you, just cancel it out. Not sure if that's iframes. Not sure if that's iframes. It looks like the attack deleted the bullets. Cool. I need to not look at my Twitter homepage because we almost... I don't know if you guys were there that one time. There was this one picture of Zany that was like a little bit... Oh, you can basic attack. So it's not iframes. Alright, mods. Whoever said iframes, time them out for 30 seconds. I'm kidding. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. It's fine. Stop spreading misinformation in my chat, please. Please stop doing that, guys. Okay. Oh, the link from Narushio. Yeah, I saw this one as well. There's like an official Reddit page about it that I pulled up, but it looks like Narushio did some highlights, and maybe that'll make it a lot easier for us to go over it a little bit faster. Mr. Pokey, Mr. Wait a second. Let me open up my Chatterino, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a second there. My Chatterino. All right, mods. Time yourself out then. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Oh, my mods are perpetuating the flow of false information. What am I ever gonna do? That's fine. Mr. Pokelover says, I love your way of expressing your thoughts. Really made me better at critical thinking. Thank you, man. I'm assuming that maybe you're coming over after some time in the Gacha cast. After, after some of the talks that I've had with Pokey and some of the talks, obviously, that I had with the larger group. We're actually going to be doing a bit of a debrief in some of those comment sections. And then seeing, whether or not some of the criticisms that we're seeing for both sides are, unfounded, or if they're, pretty reasonable, and, maybe that's something for me to think about as I craft some more of my content in the future. So, I've got the links pulled up. I want to take a look at this mechanic real quick. This guy just got murked.
Yay! Over here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey! Over here.
He just fucking punched them out of existence. He literally just punched the bullets out of existence. That is crazy. Sorry, chat, I would like to make a formal apology. Alright, you know what, man? It is what it is. It is what it is, moderator. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Sometimes we mess up, man. Tectone's reaction to the Gacha cast. Yeah, maybe we'll start off by that. Alright, so hopefully, guys. Hopefully, after we had that Gacha cast, after we had that 1 hour, 30-minute call, and you guys had the opportunity, right, to kind of like see how my relationship with Tectone kind of exists, and, what he's done for me, as well as, how he behaved overall in the Gacha cast, right? Hopefully, he's been able to shed some of, like, a bit of, like, that negative reputation that I know he's been carrying around a lot of places, right, and a lot of different channels. Because just from, if you guys all saw the Gacha cast, right, and if you guys were there live, I think he was really great in that moderation role, right? I thought that he had a very fair point of view. He made sure to jump in at the right points. He actively, de-escalated some of the more contentious moments that could have been had across the podcast. And I thought he let it go he made it go very well, right? And obviously, let's be honest, right? Elephant in the room. Guy's a bit of a coomer. The guy is a bit of a coomer. But when he is, when he is in that mindset of, making things happen, of making sure everybody has a fair shake, I think he's good in that role. And, we got Juicebox over here saying, I'm sorry, but his constant negativity about everything is not something I enjoy. But, that's like part of his, that's a bit of like a part of like his personality, his persona, and his content online. I can definitely see where you're coming from, where, a lot of times his opinion and his approach to things is just like, oh, man, yeah, right? Like, he sometimes, gets a little bit, in the weeds about certain things and then over exaggerates at times. But at the end of the day, right, it's like hamming it up. And, being that entertainer in wrestling, it's called, in some ways, like, right, like being the heel. Being the heel. Oh, perfect. I actually have this up, Incarni. I have it pulled up already. So we'll be able to find that comment exactly when it's, as we're scrolling through. I just wanted to do a bit of a review of all of this stuff first. Yeah, dissonance makes people pay attention, right? Kind of like casting like an AoE taunt, being a little bit, hard-headed, being a little bit like on the nose. That's a great way to drive engagement and actually get people to hear out your thoughts in the first place. Some people enjoy it, and I just don't personally. I just don't watch many gacha tubers. Yeah, right. It's an acquired taste, but it is a taste that is prevalent across the community. Right? It's an AoE taunt, right? And taunt means that you're getting engagement. So yeah. Awesome. So let's check out Techie's. I hope he doesn't have any more DMCA shit. Because, guys, guess what? At the start of GachaCast, when I opened his stream, he had DMX playing for 10 seconds, and it got copyright claimed in the live stream VOD on YouTube. We literally played the song for 10 seconds, and the entire live stream got copyright claimed. It was absolutely diabolical. And so, I'm just hoping we don't have any of that shit in here, otherwise I'm gonna have to fucking edit the VOD again. So, I'm praying to God I do not get ganked. But we'll see. 07. Actually 07. Timestamp 1 hour, 45 minutes, 22 seconds. 45 minutes and 22 seconds. This wasn't timestamped, so I was going to get ganked. You absolute devil. Let's see here.
Hey, over
Let's see what we got. I feel like I need to watch this entire thing. Okay, I feel like I need to watch this entire fucking thing because I just saw Mr. Pokey being fucking Virgil. I need to find out who Dante is. Okay, wait, I need to watch this entire fucking thing. Hold up. Wait. Oh my fucking god. Why am I Dante's Inferno, like Devil Trigger? Okay, wait. I need to. Sorry, guys. I need to watch this entire thing. I can't just watch the opinion if that's what I just. Okay, I need to watch it.
I think everybody should try it. I think it's great. Hail Tectone.
I love this game, by the way. I want to be Virgil. I am the storm that is approaching. Pokey's not the storm.
Oh, man.
Dante's cool, but Virgil's a little cooler, guys. And then Nero's a little lame.
Oh,
Nero's
man.
a little lame here. His devil trigger doesn't look as good.
Oh, man. Hot take. I think Saint Tontas obliterated everybody in the Gacha cast.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first, folks. For the man himself. I obliterated the Gacha cast. All right, now I need to hear more. Just glaze me more, Techie. Let's see it. Let's hear it.
To be
Wait, why is this? I just read what was on his fucking shirt. Oh my god. My micro penis club president. That's a crazy shirt. That's a crazy shirt to wear, if I'm frankly being honest. That's an absolutely diabolical shirt. And it looks like the best part about it is that this shirt, it looks like one of those like workout ones. It looks like an athletic shirt. Like it looks like it like wicks sweat, right? So I think you're supposed to wear it in the gym. And so this guy is like just doing reps, doing the bench press, doing his like curls, right? In a shirt that just says Micro Penis Club President. At the gym. I'm 99% sure this is like a gym shirt because it looks like one, right? It has like that wicking athletic material. That's fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That's fucking funny. Holy shit. All right, let's keep watching. Sorry about that.
completely honest. I really think he did. I think he had 3 people coming at him all at the same time, and I think he handled himself very, very, very well. And for the times where he wasn't able to properly communicate his thoughts, I made sure to help him with that. So I think he did a great job handling himself, to be honest. I think he did a great job. All right, cool.
Thank you, Techie. I appreciate it. And again, for all the people that watched it, right? You all know that Techie did jump in quite a bit. Jungler finally ganked my fucking lane, right? I was 3v1. I was 3v1 for like the first 10 minutes, and then I finally got a gank, and we turned it around. We turned it around real fast. Good shit. Good shit, Techie. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the entire clip, right? That's the entire clip? Cool, guys. So, 3v1 for legit half an hour. Techie got experience in 3v1s. He is the jungler main. Yeah, he knows how to get the most bang for his buck for showing up. And every time he did, very high impact, right? He didn't just come in, auto attack once or twice and leave the lane. No, he got 3 assists. He got 3 assists on his gank. All right. So, this was our call with Mr. Pokey. We had this about 2 days ago, and this was a very, very, very long, it appears to be unedited chat. Holy shit, it just looks like Pokey's talking to himself the entire time. Come on, editor. So apparently, I guess we spent an hour and 47 minutes talking shit about Pridewin, and then the rest of it was about chilling. So maybe we could have paced the conversation a little bit better. I did not even realize we spent an hour and 47 minutes shitting on Pridewin. And then, like, about 30 minutes on everything else, apparently. So, that's diabolical, now that I think about it. But deserved. Deserved, right? At the end of the day. So, I don't know if you guys... Do we want, like, a recap of this conversation? Do we want, like, a recap of what went down? Should we, like, play a little bit, or should we just dive right into it, or should I just, like, give a summary? I think that a summary is probably the right way to go. Let's just see here what we're thinking. Summary. All right. So the background lore to this entire situation with Mr. Pokey, right, was I have been making videos, videos and comparisons for Wuthering Waves against some of the bigger titles in the gacha industry. And the end result was that culminated, or didn't culminate because I'm not done yet, that ended up with a video called Kuro Deserves Our Apology. And throughout that video, right, what ended up happening was that I, in my infinite wisdom, decided that, hey, let's make this video, let's call it Kuro Deserves an Apology, and let's go ahead and, whoopsies, let's go ahead and, how do I mute these things on Steam, guys? Do you guys know how to do that? Do you guys know how to do that on Steam? Like, mute the notifications? I want it to, like, stop popping up in the middle of the stream. I need my Steam friends to, like, stop playing games right now and doxing themselves. or potentially doxing me. Sorry guys, let me go to Steam and then settings in the top left. Steam settings. All right. And then what's the next one? I have the settings thing open. Just log out of Steam. I have my that's where my PNG tuber is coming from. I don't think I can log out without maybe closing that shit, and that would be awful. Notifications. All right, show notification toast. Never.
Hey, over here.
All right, show toast. No. Flash window. Never. Steam notifications. All right, they're all off. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for making that fast. The worst is when a streamer gets stun locked because they can't fucking see. And that's something that's happened to me very often. Oh, offline mode too. Ooh, okay, settings, go offline. Steam, go offline. Perfect. All right, we got that shit out of the way. Awesome, guys. Zoomer Tauntus? Hey, no, I'm Boomer Tauntus, guys. I can't read. I don't know how to read directions. Anyways, getting back into the summary, I made that video called Kuro Deserves an Apology. And in that video, right, I talked about a lot of stuff that was going on, how this company and this game has been getting a lot of shit. And the end result of that shit is a very bad public perception. And so my video was an attempt, right, to really put into words what is actually going on, what this company actually does, and how good this game really is, and how the developers follow through on their promises, so on and so forth. Pokey responded by having a video called Hoyoverse Deserves Our Apology. And in that video, what he did was basically take the entire script of my Kuro Deserves an Apology, replaced a lot of the, Kuro with Hoyo, and some of like the game-specific examples with stuff from Honkai Star Rail. Then he uploaded that, it pretty much popped off. I made a comment on it, and then he asked me to chat. He made chatting with me a sub goal for his Twitch. I'm not even sure if he met the sub goal, but we ended up having the chat anyways. I think he was like 50 subs short, so what was the point, bro? And then we had the chat. We talked a bit. We started off the discussion with Pridewin. Just talked about how generally shit the entire website is, where there's a clear lack of effort with what is going on, how that affects the player base and like the content creation scene as a whole, and why. Well, basically, the summary of that discussion is why being lazy is bad. Right? And I think we can all agree that being lazy and trying to be like a public resource that people are citing and using to either prove or disprove points in discourse is not good, because that means the information is pretty much incorrect or inaccurate, and then people are arguing, making conclusions, blah, 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 potentially, like trying to refute people's points or gaslight content creators, right? In that process. Because, frankly, right, if you're referencing Pridewin and then arguing in the YouTube comments or trying to disprove somebody, right, you're not arguing with good information. And that is the website's fault. And they also supported leaks, right? They're literally supporting active leakers on the homepage of their tier list, which is just, that's like the dumbest fucking thing you can do as like a public website with like a reputation like this. Why the fuck would you do that? They're just digging into Pridewin and all of that. Then we had a conversation on shilling and what shilling means, the definition of shilling, and whether or not what we're doing, right, as our independent channels and with our individual discussions, right, that we're holding on our streams, whether or not we're actually shills, whether I'm a shill, whether Pokey's a shill. And partway through that discussion, it was clearly a short one, right? Tectone joined in, and then he was like, "Hey guys, let's chat a little bit. Where's some of the stuff? Where are some of the things that are going on?" I ended up bringing up a point about how HSR seems to be actively degrading in the quality of the storytelling, quality of like the endgame modes, HP inflation, blah, 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 power creep. And he was like, oh, you know what? This is a great discussion. Let's move it, or let's continue it on Gacha Cast. And then we ended stream because, this was a long fucking call. This was longer than the Gacha Cast. Actually longer than the Gacha Cast. And I'm assuming Pokey was tired as fuck and he wanted to call it a day. Then we moved on to Gacha Cast. But before we get into GachaCast itself, right? This video was uploaded. And there was a lot of comments, a lot of talk about what was going on. And what we're going to be doing today is looking in the comments section of Pokey's YouTube and seeing what the response was from his community regarding the situation. We are here because we're lazy too. But that's the thing, Raelius. You're not trying to prove yourself as a reputable guide maker. And that's the difference. You're not trying to be a trusted public resource that people are using to prove or disprove points. And so it's perfectly fine for you to be lazy. That's almost like the expectation as a player, right? Because that's otherwise, who would need guide websites in the first place if everyone's putting like a shit ton of effort into learning the game? Then there would be no more need for guides in any game if every single game player had that same kind of mentality. So no problem at all. No problem at all. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right on into it. First comment. The moment he says WuWa did it first, he already lost the arguments. What does that mean? How does saying WuWa did it first mean the arguments are lost? Well, I guess we're just upvoting comments that make a claim, make a general blanket statement, and don't specify anything. They don't give any detail about how the arguments are lost. They don't list the arguments themselves. They just said, he said one sentence, and so he's wrong about everything. This is the kind of shit that gets upvoted on Pokey's channel, right? This is the kind of shit that you see in Pokey's YouTube comments section, and people are upvoting it. I think that this is one of the worst critiques or the worst comments in Gacha gaming. It's quite literally just, you're wrong. Why? because you're wrong. And when somebody is trying to communicate with you like that, that's basically the first time that, like, that should be as like a sign to you, confirmation that who you're talking to or whoever wrote this has some kind of disability. And when that's the situation, usually the common response to seeing like somebody that has like an active disability just posting like this is to not upvote it, right? Is to not like it, and is actually to do this to it. But instead, the opposite is happening in Pokey's YouTube. I'm not going to go any deeper from there. You guys can connect the dots, and, you know, there are obviously some implications about what that means. I'll let you guys draw those conclusions. Why is this being upvoted so much, despite being such a shitty comment? I wonder why. Let's move on. Rank 1 Hoyoshill interviewing the Rank 1 Kurobot. What a surprise for the end of the month of 2024. Rank 1 useless comment. I mean, this is just like a funny, you know, joke one, right? I mean, I'd like it. It's good. Oh, fuck. It's good, right? I don't care about this one. This is, you know, this is like a good comment. I'm wondering where the guy's profile picture is. But yeah, I mean, it's just, the crazy thing here is that Mr. Pokey is not even a Hoyo shill. He's a tourist that only plays HSR. I mean, this was confirmed. This was confirmed on the Gacha cast, right? That he mainly plays HSR, and then he has account managers, executive account managers that pilot his other accounts. And so that was brought up at the start, kind of like a funny talk that we had out of it. It was like a big, some could say, a caught moment. Because I basically said, well, if you're making content on the game, right, like trying to make deep content about the game, and then you don't fucking play it because it's like the general gameplay loop is so unsatisfying to you that you have somebody else play it for you. I'm like, yeah, well, isn't that like kind of like the definition of a shill? Because like you're promoting and like, you know, promoting and talking about a game that you can't find the willpower to play. I'm like, yeah, that's like kind of like my viewpoint on it, right? And obviously there's like different sides to the story, but that was just like the general approach. So he definitely confirmed that he really doesn't play the other fucking games. He just plays HSR. It's just a joke. Don't take it seriously. Yeah, it's just a joke, right? We're just having fun with this comment. This one being the most upvoted, good. Very good. As someone who does like Kuro as devs, I'm feeling secondhand embarrassment from him. I really hope people don't take him as the majority of us. Saizu, I am 99% fucking sure you don't actually... Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, wait. He doesn't play the fucking game. He doesn't play WuWa. Oh, yeah. We should definitely take what he's saying seriously, guys. He literally says right here he actually does not play Wuthering Waves. And so he definitely knows exactly what I'm talking about, right? Every single example that I'm bringing up, every point of conversation, he definitely has like a good, he has good input, a good point of view. We should definitely take him seriously, even though he literally does not play Wuthering Waves. Do we see here how absolutely non-fucking sensical this is? This makes absolutely no sense at all. Surely he can give an accurate critique of my conversation and feel the secondhand embarrassment when he has no fucking clue what I'm even saying. And no context at all. But hey guys, let's upvote it. Great job, YouTube comment section. Great job. Next up. It seems the latter is correct. Most WuWa players such as myself agree that Saint carried himself very poorly in this and the Gacha podcast discussions. But the moderator himself said that I obliterated the other three people on the call. The guy who ran the podcast said that I obliterated the three other people on the call. But hey, right? Because I am slobbing all over Pokey's knob, because that's what I'm doing, because I am a Pokey knob slobber, this is what I'm going to type. This is what I'm going to post, right? Because remember, we got to figure out whose YouTube channel we're on at the moment. Guys, why do this? Why just lie? Just be honest, right? Just be honest about how you feel. I think Pokey got a little bit clapped on both calls. That's my personal opinion on it. I think he got clapped a little bit on both calls. And right now, this is like kind of like damage control from his community. Nothing against him, right? We obviously, you know, at the end of the day, it's all fun and games, right? That's kind of like when the moderator and the host himself, the guy who managed and owned the podcast, right, is saying it. I kind of got to put a little bit more weight on his words, especially because he is quite literally seen the most Gacha casts ever because he's on every single one of them. I mean, there's a lot of reasonable in both player base, but they conveniently pick the bad one to support their agenda. I like WuWa, but I like ZZZ more, and in general, I still enjoy. I could definitely say that St. Antes represents a portion of the Gacha community that I don't like. I made a comment earlier mentioning how WuWa players and even some Hoyo players act like they're choosing between WoW and FF14. The reality is, you can play 4 Gacha games and still have a semblance of a life. That is wrong. That is wrong. You cannot play WuWa, HSR, ZZZ, and Genshin and still have a life. That is, oh, see you later, Astrea. That is because HSR and Genshin require such a big time commitment as individual games that playing just the 2 of them is the same as having a full-time job. And so, WuWa is probably the only game, WuWa and ZZZ are probably the only games you can bundle together and not want to actively end yourself in Minecraft. Because, again, those games take so fucking long and have no fucking skip button, right? The event takes 5 hours to get through the event for all the daily rewards. And so if you're just playing the gacha, right? And I guess you're not doing any of the events, you're not getting the rewards. Sure, right? If you're just playing the gacha, logging on and doing the dailies and nothing else, then I guess you can play all 4. But that's not really playing the game if all you do is log on and do the fucking dailies. It's not, right? My viewpoint of playing the game is doing everything that happened in the patch. And when doing that in HSR and Genshin takes 5+ hours, right, for the main event, you can't really do other things on top of it. I tried to play all 4 of them at once. I was like 1 month, it was like May, WuWa launched in May, right? I was actively playing HSR and Genshin through WuWa's launch. ZZZ launched, I added ZZZ on. I was playing 4 gacha games at once, and I was just like, holy shit. This is quite literally the worst thing ever. The worst experience ever. I am not having a good time. I am feeling like I am playing these games and like putting in way too much time now. Because WuWa, I'm actually enjoying my time in game. And then HSR, I'm sitting here like 7 hours doing an event. I fucking hate it. Worst experience of my goddamn life. Even in Lost Ark, I had to schedule around my static, but I still managed to keep up with Genshin on the side and go... What are you fucking even saying here, man? Whatever, dude. Let's just move on. This guy has no idea what the fuck he's talking about, if I'm frankly being honest. Absolutely, I felt very embarrassed for him. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the podcast owner himself said that I obliterated the other 3 people on the call. And so, I think that you're embarrassed for Pokey. I can tell that he definitely ostracized. Just replace the word ostracized with obliterated. And then just replace ostracized with obliterated. Yeah, maybe I ostracized them in like a destruction zone, right? I took them out and I filtered them into a destruction zone. Maybe that's what I did, but why just lie? Why just lie like this? Oh, he was using himself. Lost Ark requires an immense amount of time to play. I mean, I think this guy just really... He seems like he has a lot of free time. Right? And if you're playing all 4 of the gacha games at once, I just believe that you are a person that has a shit ton of free fucking time. That's all I'm saying. If you're able to play Lost Ark and Genshin, hey, let's be honest, you have a lot of free fucking time. You're not really doing a lot of other things. Yeah, and in college, guys, I remember college. My senior year of college, I went to 1 class a week. I went to 1 fucking class a week, and the rest of it was all free time. And I graduated, okay? I graduated. Let's be honest. Most people are nice, but people like Saint are the ones who make more noise, unfortunately, even though they are the minority. Cool, dude. You know who's the biggest loser in the war? Us armies. Why are we unaliving each other? Both of these kings are farming us on their throat. Why can't we just Why can't we just upvote comments like this, guys? Why can't we just take the funny comments, take these to the top, and just have a good time? Why can't we just have fun? Why is this buried down here underneath all the garbage? Let's just have fun. Right? Just do fun. Just make fun comments. Do funny things. It's great. The most interesting part about WuWa was the enemy faction in the beginning that got put in jail. I mean, I guess if all you played was fucking 1.0, because like, are we just not going to mention anything after patch 1.0? All right, dude, whatever. Pride does a few donation and ads, blah, blah, blah. Nah, dude, Pride's using their information. People are using Pride's information to discredit others. It has to be accurate or people should shit on Pride. That's my viewpoint on it. It's never going to change. Gacha tribalism is wild. I think it's just humans in general. I thought it was like Gacha players at first, but after seeing NBA fans shitting on each other, blah, blah, blah. It's legit everywhere. Internet is such a toxic place. Well, you're right there, buddy. I'll give that an upvote. That's a good one. This is not the biggest Kurobot, though. This is the average Kurobot. I'm an HI3 player. I've been in the same situation with Hoyoshil and Kurobot when PGR launched. My friend list on social kept shitting on HI3, saying like it's for kids, looking at the art, direction, and keep praising PGR and how cool and hard it was. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't make me stay. I just pull for the first banner. Okay, you just don't like the game. Just say, why? You just don't like the game. You didn't like PGR because you were already invested in Honkai Impact. It's like, so... I feel like the game is completely soulless. Guys, that doesn't fucking mean anything. Like, that literally is a sentence with absolutely no fucking substance at all. You read this and all you can think is, nothing has changed for me. You read this and there's no additional information. There's no additional thought process. It's just in one ear or in one fucking eye out the other. There's just, you don't get anything out of a sentence like this. But it's just spammed so often that you just don't give a fuck. Like, you just start learning how to like filter stuff like this out. And so we're just gonna filter the rest of his comment too. Let's just filter the rest of this fucking comment thread. This call desperately needed for someone who's familiar with Genshin, as Poke is as tourist as you can be. Nice Hoyoshil. A lot of the stuff Saint was complaining about with Poke gave either no response or a relatively uninformed one. Get Murder of Birds impact on the call for part 2 if they want to do an actual debate. He can actually represent Genshin. That's the main point he focuses on, because again, Genshin is the game that Wuthering Waves should be compared to at the end of the day, because they have the most similarities. And so if you, Poke, invite me onto your channel and you are an HSR main, I played HSR, I actually know about the game, right? And I also know about Genshin because I played that game. And then we want to talk about WuWa and do comparisons, or talk about comparisons. You need some context on Genshin Impact to be able to get the most out of the discussion. And unfortunately, that was not there. And so whenever I talked about Genshin, once again, he kind of, didn't have a lot to say. The don't compare argument was so weak from them. And I think I broke it down completely, right? I used my time on GachaCast to take that, oh, comparison's so bad between the games, right? And I think I took that argument and I dismantled it completely. Right in front of them, right? Right in front of 10,000 viewers. That's what I think I did. I dismantled that argument completely. And I think now that we can move on from that, and we can just do whatever we want now, right? Because we have taken that basically really shit argument and flipped it on its head completely, we're fine. Because people made the argument that comparison means you're a shill. No, comparison means I'm trying to make the entire gacha space better, because comparison is competition, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that simple. Exactly. As a Genshin player, it was really annoying to see how badly the game was being represented. He claims the game is lacking when in this year, it has had quality of lights every patch and saving a lot of our time. Oh yes, the artifact selector, bro. The artifact selector, it was so good. One big example is the bosses respawning immediately. I kind of wish we had that. Frankly, I wish we did have the bosses respawning immediately. While in WuWa, we need to wait. God, we need to wait a minute. Still, I do believe that having the bosses spawn faster would be a little bit better. Okay, I think we can all agree on that. We've all done our farming for forecasts, right? And we're kind of doing like the round gambit. I wish it was a bit shorter. Right? Let's be honest, right? And the thing is, we're not sad to admit that. We're not, like, we don't feel bad about saying that this is a part about WuWa that should be changed. There's probably people putting it on the request form, and me saying that, literally my chat is agreeing. But his chat is just an echo chamber. His chat is just an echo chamber that only talks good about the game. And literally, I asked him, I talked about something bad in WuWa that Genshin does better, and literally every person in here is agreeing. Guys, this is why this argument is just so bad. That like, it's just shills and then WuWa is doing everything perfect. The WuWa is slowly turning into the perfect game because we make critiques and the devs put them in the fucking game. And so the game has gotten better, only better, every single day since launch. It has literally only gotten better. And when things get better and the new features get added, I talk about them. And that makes people very upset because they don't see that same level of dedication and quality being put into their games. And if they start complaining enough and making a bit of a ruckus and stop spending on the fucking game, then Hoyo's gonna do the exact same thing that Kuro is, like they're doing with ZZZ. Moving on. He wasn't. The game overall has much more cons than pros. WuWa overall has more pros and less cons than Genshin. That's why WuWa is better. Guys, Argor, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub, man. Appreciate it. Guys, the space is healing. When you guys see a comment like this and it's getting upvotes on Poki's channel, guys, this means that the space is healing. The space is fucking healing. This is what we want to see. This is literally the truth. This is my argument. And people that are saying that it's not my argument, right? They're either stupid or lying. And then, unfortunately, right, we're going to have one that has more. Obviously, I think it's, we'll just have to see. So it has more pros and cons, but losing to every metric possible.
Oh, guys, my game's better than yours because it makes more money. Comcast is the best company in the world. Comcast is the best company in the world because they make the most money.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure everybody who has Comcast or, has worked with Comcast in the past, I'm pretty sure everybody thinks that they're like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 company, right? Yeah, because they make a lot of money. Because they make a lot of money, they're a good company. Nice. Nice logic, guys. Literally, you all you have to do is just look at any fucking industry, any company in the world. There are a lot of shit companies that make a lot of money. And this is the leg that we're standing on. And this is what we upvote 29 times. Guys, these people don't think like all the way. Their train of thought has like a derail in the tracks. There's just something that isn't allowing them to go the full distance with their thought processes. And it's just like, why are we not able to just push ourselves and our mentality a bit further to become, just more educated people, right? That are able to do better things, right? And make more sense. And unfortunately, we're not seeing that here. Also, to claim WuWa is 1v3 is a reach and it's also cope. How is that cope? How is that cope? The competition for Hoyoverse is now love in deep space. All right, I don't want to read. Can we just skip this comment, guys? Can we just skip it? I read this line and I don't want to read the rest. Should we just skip it? Like, this guy is... The comment is cinema, read it, please. Alright, fine. The competition for Hoyoverse is now love in deep space, if anything. That is only on mobile. WuWa doesn't come close to anything in Hoyoverse games. Maybe you can argue to ZZZ, but Genshin/HSR, it's too much of a gap. Oh, right, guys. Dude, this guy is so stupid. Also, to say a game has more pros than the other game, but Genshin's getting more players after WuWa release, which is funny. Brother, have you not seen Natlan? Again, guys, when I say on these calls that Natlan is quite literally the least popular region in Genshin Impact history, Nobody refutes me. Everybody just stays silent. So why are we saying stuff like this when it has been factually proven that Natlan is the worst region in Genshin Impact history? It is the worst region that the devs have ever made. The most poorly received by the player base. The one that is generating the least interest. But all we can do is talk about how good it's doing. It's not good, guys. It's not. Maybe DeWay cried because he knew what was coming up with Natlan. That makes a lot more sense. DeWay cried because he knew what was coming up with Natlan. Like, he wasn't crying from, like, being sorry or, like, stuff not going well. He cried because it was, like, embarrassment because he knew what the fuck was coming up. Didn't Fob say that it was okay? And you countered by asking him if he has all the characters. Yeah, Fob said his Natlan experience was good. And then I immediately asked him if he has all of the limited characters. And he said yes. And I was like, yeah, that's why it feels good, buddy. That's why it feels good. It's like, no shit, dude. The region that has the fun pay locked is fun when you pay? What a revelation! What a fucking revelation! Oh my god! Oh, holy shit! I had no idea! Well, that's crazy! And then he was like, oh, the Saurians are completely fine. I'm like, dude, you've never fucking used them. You've never used the goddamn Saurians. How would you know they're good? Yeah, like, that's... It doesn't make sense. It didn't make any sense. Okay, alright. I mean, I'm kind of tired of this fucking one. If you take him as legit as proof of someone who can talk on these subjects, Mr. Pokey asked him, did you play Natlan? And bro said no, then proceeds to shit. Guys, did I need to play Concord to know that it's a garbage fucking game? Does every person calling Concord bad or not a good game, do they have to play it? Then why are we typing this? Why are we writing this? Why are we writing this? Can't I see the public perception of everybody calling the region absolute dog shit and make a conclusion that people don't like it because it's not good? Do I need to fucking play it? Do I need to fucking play it to say that it's not good when everybody in the public space is saying it's not good? And then Google Trends is also saying it's not good? And basically every source of like Natlan information is saying that it is not good? No, I can look at the Steam charts for Concord and say it's dog shit. Because it is. I can look at the Google Trends for Natlan. And it's horrifying public perception on every board. And also say it's dog shit. Nobody said Fontaine was... I played all of Fontaine. It was good. Blah, 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 podcast, yeah. I thought it was just farming, and kind of like Poke, who's a pro yapper. But after that podcast, I realized he's legit. Guys, if you thought that I'm just a Kurobot after the podcast, I am sorry. You have a problem. His biggest problem is his favoritism of one game. Oh, okay, guys. Liking one game that's objectively better in a lot of ways, yeah, that's a problem. It is a problem to like a game. Like, what the fuck are we typing here? Yes, if he was as critical, he would say WuWa has the same problem with... Yeah, let's just not list them. Let's just say that it's there, but then not type anything. It's just like these vague critiques that like say there's a problem, but then never specify anything. That's like the meta. Like, this is like the critique meta nowadays. Just say that they're wrong about it, but never dive into examples. It's like, what? Why? Why is this so prevalent? Why is this kind of interaction so common? You're wrong, but I'm not going to tell you why. Every single time. That is the #1 critique that I get. You're wrong, but I will never tell you why. I'll never list a reason. And then people just believe it. It's like, what? Every time. They're so vague, never specific. They never actually list anything out. Even on the Gacha cast, right? The only problem that was brought up about WuWa was the endgame. And then that one is literally subjective. There was literally no other problem brought up during the Gacha cast. It's literally subjective. Genozod was like had his panties in a fucking twist. Genozod had his fucking panties in a twist, right? Because he was like, I can't get 3 stars with the time limit, or the time limit's bad. But it's like, what? Like, the time limit forces you to learn the game and play well. It's like, what? It's just like, guys, people see that shit and they just see right fucking through it. Because it's not that hard to connect the fucking dots. And obviously, your opinion is your opinion. But it's like, oh, did you just want TOA where it's like no time limit and as long as you defeat the boss, you get 3 stars? Then that's not fucking satisfying. That's too easy. Right? If an endgame mode is too easy and achievable and not a challenge at all, that is also not satisfying. There's literally no sense of accomplishment from that. It's very, like, that is just anybody who has ever played a game before knows that. And to, like, bring it up like that, I'm just like, what? It doesn't make sense to me. He's basically taking the lowest points of Hoyo games, which are fair, but he doesn't look at the lowest points of WuWa at the same time. He just compares. Again, we just say shit, but then never bring the examples. This is all we do. Whenever we critique Saint, all we fucking do is just say that he's wrong, but then never list out the fucking reasons. Can we just, as a community, reject this meta? This meta sucks balls. It's literally just, you're wrong, but I will never tell you why. Because I can't think of any reasons, but you're just wrong. Guys, it is so cringe. And then we just upvote these. We just upvote these and confirm that we are stupid too. Why? Why do we upvote such unintelligent comments as a community? Is this because I read this and I just think everybody here is stupid? That's all I can think. You guys are all stupid. All right, we got a comment over here that's pretty big. Increased voltage. You've been following for a minute, buddy. But when have you ever said anything bad about WuWa on the whole podcast? You never said anything negative about WuWa, just positives. That's why people call you a Kuro bot. Guys, there has to be something bad in the game for me to talk about in the first place. There has to be something bad for me to talk about in the first place. What is actually bad? And the only thing they brought up was the fucking endgame. And then I just argued that your enjoyment of the endgame is literally subjective. I asked for examples, and the only one that was brought up was the fucking endgame on the call. We literally had a discussion. What are the examples of what's not good in WuWa? And the only thing we fucking said was the endgame. And then we broke down the endgame argument as it just being subjective. You just don't like the time limit. You don't like the restrictions, right? You don't like being forced to learn how to play the game to do the endgame mode. And I was like, that's a pretty shit argument. It's a pretty shit argument to say that you need to, like, needing to learn rotations and having high skill as a requirement for the endgame. That being bad is a shit argument. Oh, you have to get good at the game to do the endgame? That's shit! Guys, that makes no fucking sense. And so I took the only critique that was given to the game, right? That was the only critique that people put forward. That was the only one discussed on the call. It is not, like, if we're asking the people the question, right? What are your critiques about WuWa? And they list only one thing, and then I refute the argument about that one thing. That's not my fault. That's the other people on the podcast fault for bringing up a shit example. It's not my fault they brought up a shit argument for their critique. What, am I supposed to argue for them? Am I supposed to argue against WuWa for them in the 1v3? Was that the expectation? That I start bringing up like, well, you know what, guys? You're bringing up some really shit points. I actually have some more critiques for WuWa right here. No, that's their fucking job. What the hell? I'm already in a 1v3. Why the fuck would I need to, like, why would I need to, like, make a shit list for WuWa in that situation when I'm already 1v3ing? Like, I have to argue against my fucking self here? Like, if I don't argue against myself, I'm a Kurobot. Guys, that's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard. That's actually the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I have to argue against myself actively or I'm a Kurobot. Yeah, it's not my fault that they brought up shit arguments that were easily refuted. That's my fault. I should have made better arguments against WuWa for them. You're right, guys. That's what I should have done. Right? Otherwise, I'm a Kurobot. Guys, let's blame everybody else but ourselves. Let's blame everybody else. Let's blame everybody else for bringing up shit arguments. Everybody but ourselves. That's the new meta. You have a mental illness from Kamena. I hope that's a joke. I hope that's a joke, Kamena. That's toxic, not gonna lie. What's toxic? What's toxic? I mean, mentally. Saint, you're making too much sense. Some people don't like that. I know. Right? They don't like when I make too much sense. And so what they do in the comments is, again, you're wrong, but I'm not going to tell you why. When I make too much sense, that's the argument. You're wrong, but I won't tell you why. Oh, okay, Katsuki, you mean like mentally. Gotcha. Yeah, it's toxic to it is toxic to blame everybody else, right? It's not. Yeah. Okay. I always saw that, and I was like, "Oh, are you referring to me, buddy?" Nah. You're all good, Katsuki. You're all good, man. So, are you guys kind of like seeing how this cookie crumbles? It's like, guys, we need a higher level of maturity overall in the gacha space. Just because when I'm in a 1v3 scenario and I'm not actively arguing against myself in the debate and helping my opposition, that doesn't mean I'm a Kurobot, right? Me not helping the other side actively in the discussion does not mean I'm a Kurobot. And if you do think that, do something in Minecraft. Are we good here, guys? Is there another comment? Is there another comment in here that I should be looking at? I think somebody said, like, I just want to kind of skip over to the gatekeeping one. I just want to skip over to the gatekeeping one, guys. Do we know where that one is? Do we know where the gatekeeping comment is? Hey, Anne-Marie. I've seen you in the YouTube chat. Where do I go to find that one comment? I think the Incarni was talking about it. Do you remember who the user was? Incarni, that said I was like gatekeeping newer players. It's right there. Ah, fuck. Is it this one? The guy with the blue A? Oh boy. 119 votes, guys. 119 votes. Let's see what the majority thought is. Oscar, I'll pull your comments up in a bit. I'll just pin it and then move it to my side monitor. We'll get to you in just a second. I know you're writing some essays, but I'm assuming that there's some good content in there. But if your essay sucks, man, if your essay sucks, you're banned. Get ready, buddy. The problem and infuriating thing about Saint is that he has zero self-awareness. Hey, guys. I have zero self-awareness. Hey, he said it. Hey, you saw it here first, everybody. I have zero self-awareness. The funny thing is, I genuinely think I might be the most self-aware. Out of probably maybe like 90%, like 95% of creators, I think that I'm actually the most self-aware of what's actually going on. That's the funny part. He is literally pushing players away. His hardline, you're either in love with Kuro and they're perfect, or you're against us. Guys. I'll quote Mr. Pokey. Proof? 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 Why are we just writing bullshit for fun? When have I ever said this? When have I ever perpetuated the mentality that you have to love everything about Kuro games and they're perfect, or you're against WuWa? When have I ever said that? Are we just making shit up at this point? We have to be, right? Like, we're literally just making stuff up for fun at this point. But we're gonna upvote it 120 times. We're actually just saying stuff for fun. Or you're against us is so toxic for the WuWa community. His fans are basically radicalized Kuro fans, radicalized anti-Hoyo, or both. Guys, at this point, if you are a Hoyo fan, it's pretty much like, that's the exact opposite, and it's the truth. If you are like a fan of Penacony and the storytelling, and the 3 hours of like unskippable cutscenes and all the bullshit, and if you're a fan of Honkai Star Rail 2.6, I think that you are just radicalized Hoyo. Because how could you have possibly enjoyed any of the content that's been pushed out recently for Honkai Star Rail? How could you enjoy any of that? Maybe not 2.7, right? Because maybe they heard the feedback and made it better. But how could you have enjoyed 2.6 without actually being a shill? Normal WuWa players do not like this. The WuWa subreddit is actually pretty chill and do not appear to like him either. I have already covered this. The WuWa subreddit is literally actively astroturfed by losers who post 90% of the time on r/gacha gaming, on fucking Genshin Impact leaks, and they just post on the WuWa subreddit and just upvote themselves. It is quite literally how the subreddit works. It is just actively astroturfed by all of these weirdos. And I have just said, mods, just look at the toxic people posting and insulting people, and if 90% of their posts are not in the WuWa subreddit and it's in a Hoyo gaming subreddit, then just ban them. Just ban them. Bazookas was right? Who are you? Oh my lord. What? What is this? Wait, why am I getting like invaded by this guy? Wait, that's crazy. What the fuck? I just got ganked. My Twitch channel just got ganked. What the? It literally just got ganked. That's crazy. Oh my god. Anyways, it's just that he created his own little echo guys. I like to believe that my YouTube is actually the real WuWa community. And what's on Reddit, again, is just like the severely astroturfed representation, because like half of the fucking people that frequent the WuWa subreddit, guys, it is quite literally just people that play Hoyo games. They don't actually play WuWa, and all they do is just talk shit about WuWa on the subreddit. They're not open about it, right? But they'll just be like, you know, they're like, oh, I don't really think like this thing is like that good. Oh, yeah, like this, there's something wrong with like this. Oh, you know, like they could really work, but they don't actually need to. They're literally just manufacturing dissent and creating bullshit. The WuWa subreddit is not good right now. It is really not good. It is astroturfed to hell and back. Any look at a comment section, you just right click the user, you check their fucking profile, and what you're gonna see is that, guys, not a lot of stuff. Not a lot of good content on there. A lot of shills. Actual shills. His recent drama with Gacha Revenue, our Gacha Gaming, and Pridewin has been another pitchfork rally over, essentially, seeing a trend that isn't going WuWa's way. It's all a conspiracy of anti-Kuro. Hey guys, is it a conspiracy, or did I not literally factually prove every single thing in here? Gacha Revenue? Factually proven it's bullshit. Our Gacha Gaming? Factually proven they're biased. Pridewin? Factually proven that they don't give a fuck about the game.
But it's all the conspiracy of anti-Kuro. Oh, it's all the conspiracy of anti-Kuro. Wee.
Guys, this was upvoted 120 fucking times. Guys, we're not looking very good here. We're not sending our best, are we? We're not sending our best, are we? He's not totally wrong, though. Oh boy, that's gonna be a fun one. He's not totally wrong, though. Okay, then where is he correct? If he's not totally wrong, where is he correct? Who posted that? DJ Doomsday. He's not totally wrong, though. Why is he not? How is he correct? Or, again, are we just gonna say he's actually right, but then not list the reasons why? Like, I've critiqued every single fucking comment for, about how they just say I'm wrong, but they don't say anything. Where is the proof, little bro? You have 10 seconds. Or you're banned. Are you disabled? I just asked for a specific example, and then you just didn't specify anything. What the fuck is wrong with you? How long does it take to type? Are you like pissing and shitting yourself because your comment got pulled up? What is taking so fucking long? The fact that it's taking this long for you to type a response is just like indicative of like what your intelligence level actually is. It can't be very high. Is it this hard to gather your thoughts when you made a claim like this? You said the Reddit is full of Hoyo Glazers, but I feel... Hey guys, you're wrong because I feel. I feel, so you're wrong. When I have factually proven in multiple videos that when you right-click the WuWa Doom posters in the subreddit, 90% of their actual posts are in Hoyo Gaming subreddits. It is in the video. It is factually proven in the video. But you feel I'm wrong. When it's factually proven, but you feel. Oh my god, dude. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what I expected. I mean, it took you like 5 fucking minutes to get this out. It took you literally 5 fucking minutes to get this out. Refute my points in 10 seconds over text or you're banned. Is this a critique? Is this a critique on me, buddy boy? Created 2017, so you made this account when you were 10 years old? Because that's the level of maturity you're bringing with this fucking point over here, buddy. If somebody's gonna say, I'm wrong, they probably have an argument on their mind, right? And I'm saying, just write it down. You would think you'd be able to do that in a decent amount of time. Well, PS4 peasant, this is how brains work, right? If you're going to type something, and say that somebody is wrong, right? You obviously have something in your mind that is telling you this person is wrong because of this. And if you're just writing shit about somebody being wrong and then you don't actually have it on your mind, then you were just saying shit for fun. Which means you probably are just a shit stirrer that should be banned. And so me saying, if you can't actually write down quickly what you are telling me I'm wrong about, but you're going to write that I'm wrong, then you probably should be banned because you're being stupid as shit. Hey, what's up, Cap? You're being dumb as hell. No. Does that not make sense to you? Sure, but you're on a live stream and the chatter is a chatter. If he's actually willing to talk, he needs time to write his points. How about he leads with his points? Right? Wouldn't that make more sense? So that I read his chat and at the same time, when he says I'm wrong, he gives the reason at the same time. But he's just so comfortable saying you're wrong, but then not providing the reason. Do you not see the problem with that? Like, do you not understand, like, how that is bad? Is that not clear to you? You're just typing that you're wrong without having a concrete example in your head. Doesn't that sound like a little stupid? Doesn't that sound a little dumb? Doesn't that, like, not make sense? If somebody did that, wouldn't you be like, wow, that guy's a little stupid. Why is he doing that? You probably would, right? You're wrong, but give me a moment to make up a reason for why. You got one more response, PS4 peasant. Currently, your fate is in the red. Can you bring yourself back to the green? You have one more response, buddy. You've got one more response, PS4 peasant. Created in 2017. This is a pretty old account. It'd be a shame if you were gone forever, buddy. What are you gonna do to bring it back? What are you gonna do to bring it back? I think Doomsday is gone for sure. Maybe you can save the both of yourselves with this one comment. Maybe you can save the both of yourselves, right? Are you gonna be selfish? Are you gonna save yourself? Are you gonna save him? Who are you gonna save? Come on, you both get one message each. You both get one message. Let's go. Let's see what it is. You both get one message. Or is that not fair enough? Is that not fair enough, PS4 peasant? Should it be like 2 or 3? Which one is it? Are they even in the chat anymore? Did they just leave? Did they like piss and shit themselves too much? They had to go to the bathroom to clean it up? Well, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it turns out that bullying works in the gacha space. As proven again. All right, DJ Doomsday. I said he's not totally wrong. Not that you are wrong. And yes, you do preach about WuWa so much that it seems like if you don't like a thing about the game, like the end game, then you aren't a player. Or hating. Well, my bad for typing out slow. Stepped out for a bit. Well, you could step out forever, buddy. Goodbye. All right, PS4 peasant, what about you? You have 10 seconds. Why did somebody just follow him? His follower count literally just went up. Did we all just see that? Wait, it literally just went up, right? We all just saw that, right? What the fuck was that? It's the guy that just got banned. Oh, I got you, bro. Hey, I got you, bro. I support you, bro. Hey, +1 follower, bro. 10 to 11, bro. All right, get the fuck out of my chat, you bum. Oh, fuck, okay, holy shit. Oh, -2 viewers. Oh, but nothing of value was lost. Oh, I'm gonna miss that ad revenue, though. All right, let's keep going. All right, we got a little bit more, right? So we were just going over how dog shit we were just looking into how dog shit this comment. Wait a second. He was a dog. What if PS4 peasant was Doomsday's alt, and the computers were like in different rooms? And so he would just write shit on Doomsday, right? He was probably running over back to PS4 peasant in the 10-second time limit, and that's why he was complaining about it. Because he was like running from room to room, and I probably banned him. While he was like in transit to go over to the other computer. Why would he step out of the room like that? And then he magically came back when PS4 peasant stopped typing. Wasn't that like, wait, the timing on that was a little diabolical, wasn't it? It's like only one of them was typing at a time. That was really weird. That was really suspicious. Yeah, wow. Interesting. That was really interesting. That was a little suspicious. All right, Oscar. Since we're in chat, I promised you I'd read your comment. I'll read it. Hey, Saint, I thought of a way to fix TOA. What if instead of a timer, we do it based on HP? If one of your characters has less... Nope, this is just a healer check. Nope, that's a shit way to score it. Just a healer check. Alex, with a fucking paragraph. I believe you had some good points in both Poke 1-to-1 and the Gacha cast, but I do believe you should have at least acknowledged Poke's arguments instead of straight up ignoring them and just going back to, okay, again, we're just gonna say that I've done shit and not bring fucking examples. Guys, I have literally just spent the last like 20 or 30 minutes talking about how dog shit of an argument that is. When you say that somebody's doing something and then don't bring up the fucking examples and then paint the image that I am doing something when you're not proving it at all. Guys, he says I'm ignoring the arguments and then going back to the one point. Where is it? If it's not weird to say my company is better, is you said arguments, and this is one argument. Arguments. That implies multiple. And then we bring up just this one thing? My company is better? I am reading the whole comment. Maybe I should slow down a little bit. Maybe I should be a little bit more fair. Maybe I'm arguing semantics. So, let me read out the full thing. My apologies. Instead of straight up ignoring them and just going back to that one point of story has no skip button or Kuro actually listens, when he was asking if you think it's not weird to say my company is better or whatever his question was. So I am not fully understanding, like, I guess the timeline of these comments on your end, where it's like, are you saying that whenever Poke asks me about, well, I guess I'm trying to like visualize your thought process here. So when Poke asks me if I'm shilling, right? When I say, or if I'm shilling, or that I always say that my company is better, and then I bring up the examples of how the company is better. How is that not acknowledging his argument? When wait, it's like, it says right here, he was asking if you think it's not weird to say my company is better, but I say my company is better because they do these things. Isn't that like, that's like my response to him saying, or Poke saying like the whole like, it's weird to say the company is better. And then I list examples of how the company is better, so it's not weird to say it. How is that disregarding his argument? Or how's that not acknowledging his argument? I don't believe he was looking. Well, this is if he's basically proposing the situation that me saying one company is better than another is weird, and then I say it's not weird because it's true and these are the reasons why. I don't think that's disregarding his argument at all. That is not disregarding his argument. That is actually fully acknowledging his argument, recognizing that he's trying to frame my approach as weird, and then me saying, no, it's not weird because it's true, and here are the reasons why. Does that make sense? Is that clear? Are we following that? I don't believe he was, well, you don't know what he was thinking. And that was my response to his critique of me. I didn't agree with it. Oscar, you're being kind of fucking annoying, man. Okay? Oscar, you're being kind of fucking annoying. Guys, can we agree that this is kind of fucking annoying? You can make the bosses more aggressive and do more damage. That way it'd be more... No, dude, this is a healer check. I said it's a healer check. What do you not understand? This just means if you don't have a healer, you won't get 3 stars. I don't understand. I responded, I read it fast, but I decided that it wasn't worth reading the whole thing because it's just a healer check. Like, literally, you would be able to clear with 3 stars with just a team full of 3 healers and not dodging anything. You just heal the entire time. What? I don't understand, like, how I didn't address everything in here by calling it a healer check. Like, why do I need to respond more? Why do I need to read more? Like, how is it not a healer check? Is that enough explanation? Like, I'm sorry, but like you asked me to like read, like you kept begging me to read it like 5 times, but I addressed everything in here. Are you good? Are you good, Oscar? Like if you maybe mention some mechanics about like how like, oh, if you get like a score, like maybe like a score based system based on dodging, then it's not a healer check. But if it's based on your ending HP, that is quite literally just a healer check. It doesn't matter what you do. If it falls out of a certain percentage, so you just don't, what? Okay, Oscar, let me just say this. Don't become a game designer. Don't become a game designer. Because the suggestion here is just like so obtuse and like roundabout. Just like, this basically means if you get hit once, you can't get 3 stars. Or you just spam dodge counters and all you do is dodge. And now the TOA is just a dodge check. Because it doesn't matter how fucking long you take, just don't get hit. And if you kill the boss without hitting, you get 3 stars. Like that's not good. That's not fun. That's not an engaging endgame mode. Just make the boss one-shot you then at that point, but then that wouldn't be fun. Because if you get hit once, you can't get 3 stars. So you'd be like, okay, I'm resetting. Like... You just have to think about like what the gameplay dynamic would be from your suggestion, and it's very clear that this is like not a good idea, and that's why they didn't implement it like this, because people would fucking hate it. Is that good? Are we good now? Okay, like I feel kind of bad for like yelling at you. I do feel bad. I do feel bad for yelling at you a little bit. Like you're free. You're good to send this to like Kuro and stuff, right? And like ask them and do that. Cognogasson, you are not my mother. Okay. You're not my mother. Don't give me directions like this. Who the fuck do you think you are? What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? What? Like, what leg do you have to type shit to me like this? What the fuck? Like, how entitled are you? What, like, am I your fucking dog? I need to do tricks when you ask me to? Just don't be a fucking weirdo. Who the fuck writes shit like this? You get 30-second timeout. Reflect on that. And don't type shit like that ever again, dude. What the fuck? Just weird. Please do a 360 backflip. I know how to do a 360. I can only do that in game though. I can only do it in game. All right, guys. Holy shit. Cap, it's a good thing that you're not streaming today and that your voice is shot. Because okay. So guys, a little bit of context on the thing with Cap. Her voice is completely fucked up right now. And so we're not going to be able to do like the full overview where she's actually playing. So the main thing that I'm going to be doing is building her characters and then getting a 30 out of 30 on her account. So we don't need as much time on the calendar to actually like get into that. So that's why I'm kind of like, you can play, but then you're going to be like, you know, I don't want you to like rage, right? Rage, practicing some new stuff. And then like your voice gets like shot even more. She did too many 18 plus Shorekeeper ASMRs. true. Actually true. I have the evidence. But I feel like I would get demonetized for playing it if I'm frankly being honest. Does it cost money to get your account reviewed? I mean, at this point, it probably should, because I have a list of about 100 fucking people. 100 fucking people want their account reviewed at this point. So maybe it should be like paid. Because I don't know how else I'm gonna be able to prioritize and get through the fucking list, okay? It's actually ridiculous. Orange Bang! Since I see the biddies, but if my TTS is off, I'll read it. A good guest is someone who behaves in a way that makes their host feel completely comfortable and relaxed, essentially acting as if they were in their own home, respecting the host's space and routines, while also contributing positively to the atmosphere. That's a little bit better than TTS, right? Nice one, Orange. I appreciate that. Okay, so just breaking down this comment, we've got one Warrior Zippo. We got one Warrior Zippo over here. Are you defending r/Gacha Gaming or saying that they don't deserve the criticism? Saint is getting too radical, but WuWa is still the underdog and usually on the defensive from the massive Genshin community. I don't mind someone going to bat over it, and majority of the community doesn't either, unless they are big Genshin or Hoyo fans. Are you also defending Pridewin? Those leaked Discord messages clearly show they have a bias against WuWa. Yeah, it's pretty clear. They literally sound annoyed that they have to update the WuWa guides. They're just in it for the money and give zero effort while expected to make money off WuWa players. Can you see why this might radicalize players against them? A freaking guide site being called biased is crazy. Tell that to Pokey and his brain tension. Hey, your words, not mine, Noffle. When you watch both this call and the Gacha podcast, he seems to choose to mentally... he seems to choose to mentally malfunction while pausing for awkward amounts of time rather than accept a criticism that was directed towards him by the other creators. Guys, why are we just lying? When did I ever do that? Why are we just lying? What the fuck? While pausing for awkward amounts of time rather than accept a criticism that was directed towards him. He instinctively defends WuWa whenever a negative was brought up in... Guys, do you not know what a 1v3 is? Why would I not do that in a 1v3? As if it was hardwired in his brain to say no. Okay, yeah, this guy's a little brain dead. And then Zippo responds. Guys, remember, this is Pokey's channel. This is Pokey's channel. And this is upvoted more times. Are you sure you're not talking about Mr. Pokey? Theos. It wasn't 1v3. Why is everybody saying it was 1v3 then? Why is basically every single person saying that it was a 1v3? Literally everybody. Tectone said it was a 1v3. The podcast owner said it was a 1v3. It was a 1v3 only about... So, let me just zoom in. It wasn't, it was. Guys. Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Like, what? Why do we do this? You just... I don't even know what to say anymore, dude. Like, take 30 seconds, bro. Like, just take 30 seconds and literally think about the last two messages you just sent. Just take 30 seconds. Okay, I think we're done here. I think we're done here with this comment section. This next part is going to be a little bit faster, and then we're going to get right into our stuff with Cap today. Okay? This is Tectone's video. 5 hours ago. Is the worst WuWa account fixed? Well, we haven't started yet because this is turning out to be quite a bit of a debacle. I'm having some interesting chatters today, Sarah. I'm having some interesting, very interesting chatters today. But we'll be getting into that in just a second. So, this is Tectone's not even re-upload. This is Tectone's upload of the Gacha cast. And so, obviously, right, Tectone is one of the larger Gacha communities. He's at 800. Oh dear, he's been going down in recent days, but he's still one of the largest Gacha chatters, or not Gacha chatters, Gacha creators. And his stuff gets quite a bit of views, right? 14K in 5 hours. And so, let's see what some of the comments are looking like on here when we maybe have a bit more of a neutral standpoint on the situation. A bit less of a, let's just say Mr. Pokey bias in the content. So let's see. Honestly, a good podcast, and Tectone played his job as a host and mod well. I think we universally agree with this. Dark Tanky, I know you're a big supporter, man, but Tectone, he had some really, really great points, right? He helped clarify some of my arguments. He helped, he helped basically jump back when people were kind of He made some great comments and some great comebacks, right? To some points that other creators were making on that call. He definitely was up to bat for me. I just want to make sure that that's clarified. He was on my side for a good bit of the conversations. Just another day as a top lane main. I am used to 1v3s, guys. Did them all throughout my teenage years. The way's gonna cry for real this time. That was a banger line. Lord Baltimore in control mode. Saint is a one-man army. I mean, hey, your words, not mine, buddy. Someone tell him the skip button is clickable. If others don't like the story, let others skip. If you hate skipping, then don't. These idiots who defend HSR and Genshin having no skip button are literally mentally ill. Your words, not mine. I'm not. It just so happens that I do agree with them, though. I noticed the pokey. I just love when people like just write shit so weird like this. I noticed the pokey likes to twist the questions a lot. Like he's purposefully trying to dodge the questions in favor of him not looking like a bad person, but he looks so bad doing it, as well as twisting the other people's words. That might just be me assuming things, whether or not he's doing it on purpose, but the point is, he looks so guilty doing it, it's not even funny. For real. Tectone, does HSR need a skip button? Pokey, would I be a shill if I said yes? Like men, it's not hard to answer. It's a yes or no question. He is so scared of what people will think of him that his first response was to ask him about optics. I start to feel more and more like he's just an opportunist. Your words, not mine. The cone face guy just clutched a 1v4. I think that's from Valorant. As an HSR shill and a WuWa bot, I must say Saint did pretty well. Him saying the tower is a good endgame mode is something I disagree with, but saying that it's comparatively better is true. Even though it's a shill... It's true, but it's a shill take. It's true, but it's a shill take. Guys. I don't understand what we're doing here. Why do we have to say shit like this? why do we have to say stuff like, it's true, but it's a shill take? What is that supposed to mean? Guys, when we just use the word shill like this, it starts losing meaning. When we're saying that stuff is true, but a shill take. It's the truth. It's the fact of the matter. I'm a shill for defending the objectively better game. Yeah, I guess. The part I most agree with, though, is that Kuro's the underdog and deserves a little praise. That's why whenever someone derides Kuro, it doesn't always seem that bad as long as they highlight the negatives, too. Why do I need to highlight the negatives? I don't understand why I actually have to do that. I do it anyways, but I don't understand why that's somehow like a prerequisite. I do it, But it's just like, they're saying that I don't. Or he doesn't say that I don't, but it's almost implied that I don't. Rank 1 Hoyosho with his 2 allies versus the Rank 1 Kurobot. It is literally Sukuna versus Gojo all over again. Well, artists, I think you know what that means. Time to make some fan art. Just make sure that I win. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't really end that well for him. Yeah. Make sure I win. Supposed HP inflation. Why bro saying it like it's just a theory when there's proof? It's like, this is, guys, Tectone's YouTube is actually one of the better comment sections in Gacha gaming, okay? Because Tech cuts through the bullshit in his content, his comment section also cuts through the bullshit, okay? And saying stuff like supposed HP inflation. Like, this guy is like, he used like 2 exclamation points, and he's like, like, he's almost like shocked that like you would use words like that. His chat cuts through the bullshit, like, and then, you know, you just get crazy, you just get funny fucking comments like this. Like, it's just like, there's proof. Why would you say supposed? I mean, I fully agree with it, right? This was very hard to watch, to be honest. People pretend to be nice and neutral, but then they lash out at each other as soon as they smell blood. Really disappointed in some people. Ooh, I wonder who he's disappointed in. Hopefully it's not me. I'm glad that Tectone actually stepped in when things got too heated. Great moderation skills. Agreed. Alright, boss, I'm gonna go work on fan. Hey, appreciate it. Ding ding. Yeah, this video is just Gacha tribalism. There is nothing constructive at all. Potentially. This video would have been so much better if they get people who actually play these games and can actually criticize their own main game. Again, this is like this is some bum with the expectation, right, that in a debate about a game, I have to bake points for my opposition. Otherwise, I'm not doing my job. I need to create my opponent's arguments for them. By the way, guys, in a debate. That's what we're saying here. I need to make my opponent's arguments for them in a debate. Or I'm a shill. Or I'm a full-blooded Kurobot. Totally. Amazing. These guys keep flinging the word shill around without knowing what it actually means. A shill is someone who promotes something they don't actually believe in for money. You know, like people playing, you know, ZZZ, you know, and making content on it. With account managers. Can't imagine who. Pokey is an actual clown, dude. Oh man, that's kind of far. That's kind of far up. That's kind of far up for a comment like that. That's kind of up there. PGR Endgame, guys, and this is what I mean. Tectone's YouTube comments are based. PGR Endgame needs a lot of characters, which WuWa currently doesn't have. So how can they implement that right now? And we see people clearing TOA all 3 towers with Danjin solo. So him saying attributes in tower makes you pull for characters is a shitty take. You kind of just want want skills and good rolls on echoes. Guys, this is what a non-shill YouTube channel looks like. They just cut through the bullshit. They knew that what Genazad was saying and what Fob were saying was some absolute bullfuck, right? And they call it the fuck out. And it gets upvoted and people look at it. Boom. Take another one, baby. Saint versus all. The weak attack in groups. Your words, not mine, brother man. He's such a meme. Most of the time he's right. He just has to stop with hyperbolic statements. I don't think they're that hyperbolic. And at the end of the day, right? This is an opinion. But most of the comment is nice. Bro is doing the 1v4 matches here. Keep it up. He stood his ground against shills. All hail. Well, I don't want to be praised that much, but I do appreciate the support. Dubs to Saint, man. Dude getting 1v9'd and still winning. Hey, when the podcast owner himself says that I won the 1v3 and that I obliterated the other creators, then hey. And then it also has 194. This is the most upvoted comment on Tektone's video. Nothing has more than this. Onyx says, please check out my suggestion. At this point, Saint, just make one video about some of the things that aren't good in WuWa, like the 4-cost echoes not responding, so that you can always refer to them in that video. Saint, Onyx, that's the thing. I've got at least 7 or 8 videos on my channel that directly critique features of the game. I've got one video calling the Void Thunder Sonata set complete dog shit. I've got another video talking about how dog shit half of the boss fights in the game are. I've got another video about how dog shit some 4-cost echoes are, right? I talk about the Thundering Memphis being a steaming pile of dog shit. And how it's absolutely fucking worthless and that nobody uses it and that it has basically no point in the game. I do plenty of critiques. Maybe I just make a playlist, right? So that's easy for like these, kind of like, challenge people to find. Hey, Onyx, then why do people keep saying this bullshit that you don't criticize? They're stupid. They're stupid. They're legitimately stupid. They generalize. Make blanket statements about my content. Other content creators do it too. They make general blanket statements about my content without watching any of it. That's the truth. That's the truth. It's literally a fact of the matter. You can't dispute that. It's literally all they do. They say that I'm doing stuff. They don't actually watch my content, and they say I didn't do it. That's it. It's quite literally it. I make plenty of critiques about the game. They're just like mad that I happen to not make them all the time. Even though I've kind of like exhausted my list. Like I have like 100+ videos, right? Like I run out of critiques to give because I made them all already. like that's the thing. It's not that deep. It's pretty simple. Like I've made them already, and so I'm out of critiques, and so I just make videos on stuff that's good because all the critiques are done. I have a video talking about how shit the 4-star weapons are as well. It's just you run out once you make all the videos on them, and I already have. And then they don't look at them, they don't search for them, and they just say that I never made them. And so that's, again, it's just the meta. Like, close your eyes, right? Don't see it, and then say it's not there, even though it is. And, it's... Yeah, you know what, Onyx? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a playlist. I'm gonna make a playlist about it, and then maybe we'll make like a follow-up video about it as well, right? Because it is kind of like mind-boggling to me that we had creators like Fob, we had creators like Pokey, right, and Genizad. Basically, all three of them were kind of like saying, and maybe I'm generalizing their statements, right, and not reading in too much, so maybe I'm guilty of it myself right now, but the vibe to me was that they were kind of insinuating that I never critiqued the game, ever, right, and followed in on that whole mindset from, like, the opposing communities, right, that all I do is glaze the game and that I never critique it. I'm pretty sure all of those CCs, they kind of just said that I was doing that when there's quite literally video evidence that I do the exact opposite. So, I mean, that's kind of like why people are just, and that's the thing, right? Once Ethan got light of what I actually do and the type of content that I make, he is now, like, we mended, right? We mended the whole relationship, right? He's like a Kuro bot now. Tekto didn't say it because he knows that I give critiques. That's the thing. And so that's the thing, guys, right? It's... people just believe shit. Right? V over here. It's just your critiques were lighter than the glazing, mate. Hey, my messages were pretty, or my critiques were pretty rough. I basically called Void Thunder a dog shit set that doesn't synergize with any of the active characters on the fucking roster. I call it fucking trash. Is what they were saying. Yeah, totally. It's because no one watched his critiques. Hey, it almost feels like I'm getting blamed for people not watching my videos. That's kind of what it feels like. Like, I'm getting blamed for not critiquing because people just decided not to watch them. So I'm just like, I don't, like, is this my problem? Is this, like, my fault? Mods, can we get some shoutouts if we see some creators in the chat? And I do need to drop some VIPs as well, actually. Yeah, there you go, V. Almost banned you. Whoopsies. But yeah, that's kind of the situation. I'm getting blamed because people don't watch my critique videos and then just say that I never make them. So, hey, people are slowly recognizing that that's the case. People are recognizing that that's what's actually going on. Pull up VXB. All right, let's pull up V. I'm pretty sure I VIP'd you. Why am I not able to? Whatever. I think they did. It's just your critiques are lighter in comparison to the glazing. It's just your critiques are lighter than the glazing, mate. It's not that. It's what they were saying. No, it's not that. I think they said you have a lighter way to go about criticism. V. I go deep. I call WuWa one of the worst boss fights in Gacha gaming. I say that WuWa, if they put that shit in the tower, I'm going to be very fucking unhappy because of how shit the boss fight is. Void Thunder, I say that there was like the developers were like on crack when they designed its synergies with the rest of the roster. Like Zhang Liao needing to use a heavy attack. I said they're on crack, right? Like why the fuck did this set have so many restrictions on it? It makes characters like Zhang Liao feel like clunky. Let me hop on VC in a min to better communicate. I'm like almost done though, V. I'm not trying to extend this like a bit. I'm not trying to extend this like much longer. We got to get into the VC with Cap. We got to get into the VC with Cap soon. To go over her account. Yeah, sorry, man. Like we're like almost done. I'm almost at the end of this. But I guess like to kind of like boil down your argument over here, it's like I am making more kind of like glazing content in comparison than the criticism content. And my argument against that is simply the fact that, guys, I've run out of things to critique. That's quite literally it. I've ran out of things to critique. And that's not my problem. I've covered all the cons. It's Kuro's fault. Yeah, the devs fixed everything. I ran out of things to critique. So, like, I'm not gonna make stuff up just to, like, appear balanced. Why would I do that? I'm not just gonna manufacture bullshit critiques just so I can have the, like, balanced image, right? Oh, I'm not just a glazer, guys. Oh, I make critiques too. I've ran out of them. And that's not my fault. That literally means the devs are so good that they have preemptively removed all of the problems that I could have talked about. And the thing is, that's kind of bad for me, right? That's kind of bad for me. Because if I run out of, because them fixing things for me to critique means that I have less content that I can actually make. Guys, critiquing content is one of the, or critiquing stuff from the game is one of the easiest things you can do in content. It's extremely easy to make a critique video, right? And make it popular. Because if it's a common thing that the player base doesn't like, then that video will pop off, even if it's a critique. But that's the thing. There is so little content to actively critique that people will like generally agree with. Because right now, if you're kind of critiquing the game, my opinion sort of is that you're almost manufacturing problems because there's really that little in the game to actually critique at this point. That's it. That's truly my viewpoint on it. There is so little to critique right now that if you are like doing a shit ton of critiques at the moment, people just think you're making shit up. Because there's just not that much stuff that's bad with the game. It's in a great spot right now. Why would I not make a video about problems when I have done in the past, and some of them have done really fucking well? Like that guys, there was a creator program about electro characters. There was a literal like reward for the creators if you got the most popular video. And the video was the contest was basically make videos about the electro characters. This was when Zhang Liao was releasing. And I made a video shitting on the Electro Sonata set. And that won first place in Kuro's contest. Me shitting on the devs for their design decisions. That won first place in Kuro's contest. Do we get what's going on here? Like, it's... Guys, do we get what's going on here? The video is called Electro Got Screwed Over. And it won first place in their contest about electro characters. That's why I'm baffled, right? When people say that all I do is glaze the game. Kuro gave me I don't think it's monetary, I think it was like gems or something. They gave me an in-game reward. I'll fucking show you guys. Yeah, sure. I'll monetize myself. I'll react to myself real quick. Hey guys.
Not all.
Is this a glazing video? Hey guys, does this look like glaze to you? Hey guys, 3 months ago, 34K, Electro got screwed over. Electro team, that was the contest. Oh, but he's just a glazer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, all he does is talk good about the game. He does nothing else, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, look at this Giga Glazer. Can I get some Giga Glazers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Look at this absolute clown. Look at this fraud. That's the thing, Theos. I said that I have made plenty of critiques about the game. That's what I said. And then people were saying, oh, you're glazing too much in comparison. But hey, guys, the fact of the matter is, again, we've ran out of things to critique because the devs just actively fix every fucking problem in the game. AIDS asks, are you allowed to discuss this? Dude, it's a public hashtag. What? Hey, AIDS, don't worry about me being allowed to discuss this because it's literally a public hashtag on the video. It was required to submit this hashtag publicly on the video to enter the contest. So don't worry about me like breaking anything, okay? It's literally right here. It's literally right here. Don't worry about it. They wouldn't. If they didn't want it to be public, they would not have asked us to put a public hashtag on it. I thank you for the concern, though, but I'm pretty sure they're okay with me talking about it if they wanted us to advertise it as well. Right? All I do in this video is talk about how dog shit. It's like a mistranslation. It's hard to use, right? It's ass. It's trash. All I do. I talk about how much of a nightmare this Echo is. Right? I'm just like, look how dog shit the motion value is on this thing. It's fucking low. 278 when other Echoes have 278 more than that on a single hit? Yeah. I went in. I talked about how dog shit this is. It doesn't even work on Calcharo anymore. Stuff like that. So guys, again, I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate to defend myself, right? Because if somebody genuinely is calling me a glazer, right? If somebody says that I never critique the game, they are just self-reporting that they're stupid and that they haven't done their research and that they jump to conclusions and that they're willing to make a fool out of themselves because they won't do the research beforehand and the due diligence to actually validate their claims before making them. Why not let these people dig their own grave? Why not? When I can just invalidate their claims with a single link, with no effort at all, why not let them dig their own fucking graves? I can literally, like, they're like a crop that grows themselves, and I can just farm it later. I don't have to tend the fields. The crop just grows by itself, and then I just farm it later. It's so easy. And maybe it's like, maybe I'm like reducing my earnings potential, right? By talking about it on stream. But guys, there's a reason why everybody thinks some people, right, that have interacted with me have made a bit of a fool out of themselves. There's a reason why, right? That some people think that, oh, they got a little destroyed. Oh, they kind of fucked up. Oh, gosh. Right? So why not let people, again, grow themselves so I can farm them later? It's so easy. I literally don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. So yeah, just think of it as a business decision, ladies and gentlemen. Just think of it as a business decision, ladies and gentlemen. Are we reacting to something today? Oh dear. I'm not sure if we will. I'm not sure if we'll have the time for that. What is this video? What is this video? Okay, that's a little bit long. Maybe we'll play it. Maybe we'll play it if we get to it. Anyways. I think that kind of wraps us up. I respect him. Fob defending Nalan exploration when he hasn't even tried. It's bullshit. So in essence, Poke is saying Tantus glazes too much because there isn't enough negative. I mean, guys, this is literally what I just said, right? I mean, if there's less negative, there's less negative. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's really just what it is. If there's less negative, there's just less negative. I think that's a good way for us to, kind of step off. The fact of the matter here is that Tectone's YouTube channel and Tectone's YouTube comments, all of his chatters, blah, 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 they are probably the most based group in gacha gaming. And what that means, right, is when you want an objective take, when you want people that will actually, cut through the bullshit, that will actually look at what arguments are being presented and give a fair shake, this is probably the best YouTube channel in gacha gaming. And maybe we just turn this into a video. The best YouTube chat, the best YouTube comments in gacha gaming, because I like this so much. I like what is going on in here so much. And when you compare this to what we see in Pokies, holy fuck. Let's do it. The best YouTube comment section in gacha gaming, right fucking here. Because these guys, they give you a fair shake, they cut through the bullshit, and they know when somebody is being disingenuous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for us to move on. Let me send a message to Cap, and let's get this show on the road. All right, we're just going to wait for Cap a little bit. The baseness of a... Oh, wait, yeah, let's just play around with chat a little bit while we wait for Cap. Okay. Fucking hell, 2.5... Cap is a little bit upset with me because I low-key I low-key took a long-ass time. To get there. Man, this would just be you glazing at Tectone? Absolutely not. It would not be me glazing at Tectone because I have brought an insane amount of evidence. I brought fair takes. I've broken down every argument that we're seeing. And yeah, that's the thing, right? It's not me glazing Tectone because, again, if you're right, guys, if you're right, it's not glazing. It's literally not glazing, ladies and gentlemen, if you're correct. Send me that login info, Cap. Let me see it. When did appreciation? Yeah, when did appreciation become glazing, guys? When did appreciation become glazing? Why can't we talk about when somebody or some people do something well? I'm just like, what is this new meta where we just can't talk about people doing good things? Why are people so adverse to the idea of people talking about, people literally praising and giving good praise to people that do good things? Right? Like, I'm supposed to be like the most toxic creator, right? Or people are trying to pay me as the most toxic creator when I'm quite literally just talking about things that people are doing good. All right, we are about to log in and let's get this show on the road. It's a word to silence people. Like, you overhype your game so you don't have a neutral stance, and so everything you're saying, you're just a shill. Right? It's a word to silence people. Like, you overhype your game so you don't have a neutral stance. And what that means, guys, is that they'll just invalidate, they'll try to invalidate every single thing that you're saying. Because that's the only leg they can stand on. Oh, all you do is talk good about the game. Watch an Nanta trailer? We actually did that yesterday. That Nanta reaction was peak. I thought it was pretty good. We'll see how the editing goes on it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I should probably get on the call with Cap. You ready to call? But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick trip to the restroom. And I know this shit is in windowed mode. I'll let Cap actually show up on the stream now for you guys.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. Taintonus. How are you?
I'm doing good. You clearly don't sound very well. Maybe you want to give an explanation for chat as to why you sound this way? Maybe you can tell like the whole story of how all of this happened.
What do you mean the whole story?
While I go to the bathroom.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the whole story of how you lost your voice. What activities you're up to.
This is activity. Okay, no. Okay, it's been 30 seconds. Don't make it weird already. Holy shit.
That is literally my job.
The fuck?
That's literally my job.
Why did you make it weird?
It's literally my job.
30 seconds. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's just like throat-goated chat. No, stop. Okay, you need to stop being so diabolical. That's insane. That's an insane thing to say. Like, the fuck. Okay, hi chat. Hi. Listen, I apologize that I'm hag maxing even more than usual with the way that I sound. I sound like I'm 70 fucking years. Can I swear? Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
I'm about to swear. Okay, I apologize that I sound like 70 fucking years old. I was screaming far too hard yesterday on my stream. If you were there, you would know. I tried to clear tower. That's what happened. I tried to do tower for I think 2 hours or something like that, and it didn't go particularly well. You know, I barely get there, right? I barely get there. I tried the middle tower. I cleared the first one with fallacy, and then I couldn't do the second one. I couldn't do the second one. And then I just kind of lost my mind. I just kind of lost the struggles of Tower. I know. Terrible. The struggles of Tower. And, you know, Saint was like, you know what? I bet I could do it. And so bro thinks his ego, he literally, like this, guys, there's a reason why Saint Tontus, he chose the name Saint, right? This dude's ego is so fucking massive, he has to call himself a saint, right? You understand this, right? He will save us. He is him. He will save us from Wuthering Waves. Like, there's a reason he called himself a saint, right? And it's because he thinks he's better than fucking all of us. So prove it, buddy. Prove it. If you think it's a skill issue, prove it on my account, because I can't do it. Hail Saint. Well, do we hail saints? Is that a thing that we do? Hello, smelly Welsh god Veldemir. I'm banning you. I'm cross-banning you from my chat immediately. Save us from WuWa. Now, listen. It's not a skill issue, okay? Because, listen, I've played Sekiro. I've played, like, Elden Ring. I've played difficult games. Like, I'm a gamer, bro. Listen. I was playing games last night and I was top fragging. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a true gamer. It's not a skill issue. Clearly, it's because TOA sucks, right? Clearly, it's because TOA sucks. It's absolutely not because of me. It's not top fragging and bronze. It's both. Brain issue, bro. I got a brain cell issue. I got a lacking IQ issue. Cat needs to drink some tea. No, I'm fine. I was just, you know, I was a bit mad last night, and I happened to be talking to some dumb idiots too that made me especially mad.
Same.
Especially mad. So no, don't make me start. Don't make me pose the question to chat. I will do it. Don't make me do it.
All right. Do you want to get on? On the thing?
Oh, yeah. I thought I was doing it. Okay, my bad. Hang on. Wait, hold up. Hello?
There we go. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can. That's not cap. That's not cap. That's not cap. Let me.
No. That's right. Technical difficulties.
That's not
Chad,
cap.
the only thing that Saint is good at is WuWa. Anything else technical related, he's really bad, including all games he's ever played. Just so that you're aware of this.
Oh wait, I should probably pop it out. That's why it's.
Hail Saint, your evil twin brother, Devil Totus. It's Satan Ontus. You got Saint and then Satan Otis. That's what you've got.
Why is it doing this to me?
Your eyes are so...
Why is it doing this shit? Oh.
I guess, chat, there was nothing inside that brain of his, huh? There's nothing there.
Oh no.
There's nothing there.
I'm sorry, guys. I literally set this up on fucking stream, right? I set this up beforehand, and like this shit, like turned into whatever that was. Low key, like demonic, right? Or we should make the frame a little bit bigger in case you turn a little bit wild. You want to make sure your ears get cut off.
What do you mean turn a bit wild? What the fuck?
Well, you're just like, oh my god, you can actually do that? Oh, I had no idea.
Wow! Oh my god! Wow!
All right, and don't worry, it's not gonna look like this shitty the entire time. I just need to copy a filter. Copy. And I'll paste, just like Hoyoverse.
Whoa! Did you see that stuff? That stuff was kind of wild, you know.
I did. I have a video coming out about that today. All right, awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. You want to be like right here? You want to be right here? Where do you want to be?
I'll be wherever you want me to be, man. Wherever you feel comfortable having me next to you. I mean, it's whatever.
Okay, maybe I'll get some more personal space. All right, there we go.
Oh, okay, bad.
Okay, and clearly I got to make sure that all of your assets are on display too. All right.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can make myself smaller if you want. Oh no, you make myself smaller.
Yeah, no, I can control that. Okay.
Okay, bad.
So it looks like everything is set up. Now there's about it looks like it's a 2-on-1 right now when it shouldn't be. All right, perfect. So, wow, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe that I have cracked the code. So what I'm gonna do right now is, boom! Now we have the game. All right.
Hell yeah.
So we've got Cap on call. We're all set up. It took me long enough. So walk me through it, Cap. Why is your account like this?
What do you, okay, when you mean like this, what do you mean? Do you mean like in a state where like I can't clear things properly? Or like, why does my account look like this? Or why does my account clearly lack some important characters that it should have leveled?
I mean,
because I can answer a few.
I mean, you know, it seems that you already have the laundry list of problems, and just opening up this Camellia, right, is telling me quite a few things. So let's just go into a little bit about what's going on.
With my Camellia?
Let's start with her.
Okay, listen, I'm not going to say my Camellia slander, okay? I'm fully aware that my Camellia is probably in like the bottom 50% of like, when it comes to the WuWa community, good Camellias, okay? It was a bit better, but the problem is I would have had far less crit rate. The issue I have, chat, is that I don't have Shorekeeper, right? I don't have Shorekeeper, so I have to compensate for that by trying to get like a good build that has really high crit rate and crit damage, which is difficult, and also having like high attack, and also having good basic attack rolls. Getting all those things on like your echoes is actually not the easiest thing. So I have sacrificed my crit rate and crit damage to making sure my other substats maybe aren't as absolute dog water, right? That's kind of what, okay. Look, 21.4% basic, that's good. That's good. You can't tell me that's not good. That's good. Okay, but it's like I've sacrificed some crit rate and crit damage to do so, but it's a work in progress. You know what I mean? Like Camellia's feisty. She doesn't need that much. Okay. Oh no. She doesn't need that much.
You sound a little bit concerned.
No, I'm not concerned. I think it's fine. I was worried that I had a 4-4 echo setup here, but it's a 4-3, so at least it's not as bad as I thought it was. You gotta give me that, right? I'm using 4-3-3-1.
I'll share my WuWa screen so it's easier for you to follow along. But it's gonna be at 15 frames so I don't crash my computer.
15 frames?
That's, I mean, it's like, I mean, you play like you're in 5 anyway, so it's fine.
What do you mean? Okay. Alright, bet.
That's definitely not, okay, there we go. Alright. We good, guys?
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, amazing. Yeah, so listen, these echoes are a sight to behold, if I'm totally honest with you. I don't see anything wrong with these. Look, you've got 2 crit damage stats and 2 attack rolls. It's a crit rate echo. This is fine. I'm running crit rate. I don't have Shorekeeper. That's fine. It's fine. I know most people run crit damage, but listen, it's got 2 attack stats, man. It's got 2, okay? Listen. It's got, what? Yeah, it's got 2 attack and crit rate. What? Huh?
It sucks balls.
Huh? Well, I know, but it's harder than it looks to get echoes, man. It's hot. Okay, that was not as bad.
It's a little bit better. You know, it's a nice crit damage roll, but we could clearly, right? We want a little bit of crit rate on here. The idea is, right, we want a lot of crit rate on our echoes so that we can drop this piece and turn it into crit damage. Sometimes, though, RNG is not good for us. Right, and so
I've had very bad RNG.
Yeah,
I'm a bad echo roller. I 25 everything without looking first time. That's I don't like go to 5 or 10. I just 25 every echo and see what happens because it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
But sometimes when we have fun, we get made fun of, and I guess that's what's.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen.
It's not bad. Look,
it's
basic attack crit damage. It's fine.
It's not.
It's fine.
It is not bad, but I mean, you do kind of like Camellia is just one of those characters where if you don't have crit rate on all of your echoes, you kind of don't get close to reaching her full potential. That's the reality of the situation with her, because she is a character that has no built-in crit rate in her skill tree.
Right. I don't disagree. That's why I gave her a crit rate
heart
forecast.
attack.
Alright, listen. Alright, I've been farming like 3 different characters, man. I've been farming like 3 different characters. I've left these till last because they take the most resources, bro. I've been leveling like 5 characters to try and like catch up, and like these take a long time. What's better, leveling 5 characters or like talenting 1? Like, come on, what's better? Like, let's be real, let's be honest. Like, what's better?
Chat.
What?
Chat. Do we have Do we have anything we want to say about this, chat?
Skills better. The voice, the roles, she is not okay. Oh boy.
07 brick to count. 07 bricked.
Absolute
bricked,
travesty.
disastrous.
Listen, I'm
resource
missing
management
what?
issue.
Like what? I'm missing like what 12% crit damage extra. Like 12%. That's really it, right? It doesn't really matter when my crit rate's 70. It doesn't really make a difference, really.
I
So
saw
it's
something.
fine.
I saw something in chat. Your intro skill is currently higher than your liberation.
Yep. But as you can see, there is a yellow dot over my Resonance Liberation, which means it's ready to be leveled, Saint. There we go. See? Now it's fine. Now we've corrected the problem.
So, Cap, do we see how we increased that by about 50%? Right? Let's just see how much an intro skill level... Oh, man. 9%.
There we go.
And so, there are some abilities or, skills in this game that are a lot higher priority than others. And...
My chat told me to level my forte. My chat told me to level my forte first. That's what I did.
I mean, also, like...
Yeah? What's wrong with that?
Like, we should level up
But like...
this one first.
Okay, have we completely missed, like, the part where I said, hey, I've been leveling, like, 5 characters? Like, where do you want me to pull the stamina from? Out my ass?
Well...
Do you want me to pull it out my ass to, like, level my talents? Like, what do you want?
This is the thing.
Where does it come from?
You don't need to be leveling all 5 of your characters, right? You really, for the clearing the tower, you only need 2. You need 2 well-built DPSs, and then clearing the tower is entirely possible. And then you need some half-built DPSs to clear, like, the first 3 floors on either side.
Exactly. And I've been playing a little bit of Game of Catch-Up since, like, 1.3, right? And I've had to, like, spend stamina to level characters, spend stamina to level their weapons. So I don't have any stamina, I don't have resources, I'm a bit hindered. That's my excuse. You know what I mean? Like, I have 2 of Jiyoung's weapon, I have Zhang Liao's, I got Camillea's, I got some of the 5-star standards, you know what I mean?
What I'm going to say is that you have all the tools necessary to get this done, in my opinion. You have all of the tools necessary. So what I'm going to do is take a quick little... You got 26 gold broad blade materials?
Yeah? Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem? Why is that bad?
I'm excited to see what your Jiyon looks like.
Oh, he's literally my husband, okay? If you see anything bad about my husband, it's gonna be a problem. He's gonna whip out his big emerald dragon. You don't want to see that, man. You'll get insecure. You don't want that.
I'm just gonna consume about 10 of these right now. These actually turn into...
Oh, that's what they do? Oh, I didn't know I had these.
Chat, she has 80 of the purple mats.
I didn't know I had these. I didn't know I could open them. I didn't know they were like...
But hey, guys, WuWa's endgame is poorly designed.
Yeah.
But WuWa's endgame is poorly designed, though.
And no, chess. When does Forgery Bond Supply have anything to do with the endgame? Why are we? That's a non sequitur argument, Saint Totus. You can't say that.
Cap,
oh no.
If we're bringing our characters into the endgame content and they're not half built, and we have the materials to build them sitting in our inventory.
Sure. But, like, you can't go saying, oh, you didn't open your chest, therefore something about endgame.
Well, if you can't, if the content is too hard and you had all the mats to make your characters stronger, Cap.
Yeah. I mean, listen, this was an oversight. It was a misinput.
That is absolutely diabolical.
Calm down. Misinput. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Alright, it doesn't matter.
What? I'm going to open up TTS for this because I'm going to open up TTS and alerts for this because this is absolutely diabolical. And I feel like chat needs to get some of their input in.
But I'm not gonna hear TTS. I'm sad. You have to read the TTSs to me. I can't.
I'll read the TTSs to you. Don't worry.
Thank you. I'm not gonna say that. That's, okay, never mind.
Wow, Sarah was waiting, chatting in my stream for about 15 fucking minutes. Now just decided to follow. Little bit weird. All right.
Wait,
so
Sarah said literally an EO moment. Sarah, do you know what the difference is? I don't make WuWa guides, do I? I don't make WuWa guides. I don't tell people how to play the game. I am the definition of a casual. So, you know.
Oh fuck!
What's a talent? Alright, listen. I've been a bit busy. Bro. I'll be so real. I've been grinding, bro. Listen, there are these morons on the comments on YouTube that need to be farmed. I ain't got time to do my dailies. I ain't got time to do. Bro, there are morons out there to farm. Like you.
I'm like.
It's been 2 days. It's been 2 days. Okay, it's not that bad. It's 2 days.
I'm feeling like slightly physically ill.
Do you play every day?
I mean.
Do you play honestly? Do you play every single day? Like honestly.
I mean,
like,
this is playing like once every 10 days at this point.
No. That's like 2 days. That's two. Maybe if you count today, maybe 3. That's like 2.5 days worth of stamina. Okay. I've been a bit busy.
Chat's saying this is like 3 to 5 days, maybe 4.
No. That's check my VODs. Check my VODs. I literally played like 2 days ago.
So does your chat just see this and they're like, we won't tell her about it.
No, because my chat cares about what I gotta say and not what I play. So they don't.
Hey guys,
they don't
the
care.
Tower of Adversity is poorly designed.
I know. Listen, nah. Come on now. I just think that's not my argument. That's not my argument when it comes to Tower, and you know that.
I think I recall you saying something about how the tower is one source of a lot of upgrade materials, and so it's like it's rough to upgrade your characters without doing the tower, but
that's not the full
shit,
thing.
if you do this, I can see why.
But that's not the full point. My main gripe about Tower is just the middle part. Mostly.
Well, if you're
Apart from that, it's kind of similar to like every other fucking.
If you're running into the middle tower with a camellia.
Easy money.
Yeah.
Yes, of her account soon. Also, you are about to go on a new generational run of carrying WuWa's legacy on your back.
Oh,
fine.
thank you. Did you hear that, Cap?
No, I don't hate TTS.
Ah, shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Maybe I'll adjust my sharing so you hear some of them. Give me 1 second. Share my screen.
Otherwise, I'll hit you twice.
Yeah, I'll just share my Streamlabs. Yeah, why can't I share my Streamlabs desktop? It's not like you're gonna see anything crazy there, right?
Oh my god, doxed? No way, see face reveal?
You can just see how badly I manage my shit. Look how fucking messy this is.
Yep.
Hey, okay, don't look at don't look into my fucking closet like that, okay? It's a little mean.
What have you got in there? Is that a person? The fuck? Sorry.
Chat, don't listen to her.
Why have you got a person in your closet?
All right, so what we're gonna be doing, ladies and gentlemen, is first we're gonna max the fuck out of this camellia so we can actually do the stages. All right.
Would you like a fun?
I can't hear your
Opportunities
thing,
multiply
by the way.
as they are seized, not as they are stored in your inventory. Sun Tzu.
Did you hear that?
No.
How are you not hearing my alerts?
I'll have to.
Oh boy, I hope you have your weekly bosses. All right, you do have some weekly bosses. All right, so Cap, what we're gonna be doing right now is quickly doing some weekly bosses just to get you some of those materials to get this camellia up and running. We're only
Okay.
Oh fuck.
What?
That's
What?
Let's just say that Sanhua is not the best outlet for your resources.
What do you mean? But like, what? Because I 90'd her?
Oh.
I mean, like, why not, you know? Like, if there's the XP there, I might as well, right? You know? Like, who else are we going to use the XP materials on when I have, like, extra? What?
How many XP materials did you have? That was quite a bit.
I mean, I don't know. I had a lot to catch up on.
Well, maybe we could have spent some of those weight plates on this year instead, you know?
Okay, yeah, okay. I don't know why Sadhwa... What, is my Sadhwa talents maxed?
No,
Oh,
thank
no,
God.
okay, well,
Okay,
that's fine.
Okay, we don't need any of this other shit. Probably shouldn't have been at 9, but it doesn't really matter. We're not gonna invest any more into her. So
All right, okay, cool.
I'm gonna make a Gian team real quick, and we're gonna blow up some of this content. We're gonna blow.
Quick. I have experiments underway.
What? Okay, what's wrong? What's wrong with Mortifi?
He has
What's
900
wrong with
attack.
Mortifi? Is that a problem? Like, doesn't he just gives buffs? Doesn't he? To like my Gion? I'm pretty sure.
Well, he also does an okay amount of damage too.
Okay.
Like,
Hopefully,
Okay.
pretty
we'll
good.
make new findings.
You know, it's not insignificant.
Hey! Over
To be fair, I just put the static mist on him. I was leveling it. I was using the other gun. But I was using Alto, so I switched guns briefly, and I didn't swap them back. So, whatever gun is on Alto should be on Mortifi right now. Because I'm, like, leveling the gun.
I think it'll be just fine.
Okay.
Your Gian is actually looking mad decent. All right, let's
Over here.
get some Dreamless going.
Stay sharp.
An S5 Gion. I see zero issue.
Does Barina have variation?
What does that mean?
The weapon.
I don't know. I have no idea what she has on her. I didn't think. I just put something on her and left it.
All right, well, let's just hope that she does have it. And we'll go from there.
Look at that! Melted, bro! Melted! Absolutely incinerated! You see?
Didn't you one
Big-
star clear the middle tower with this damage, though?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Listen, people say Gion is bad. I just disagree.
I
just disagree.
agree. He's a great character. And clearly, he deserves the expert tag.
Use some fertilizer.
I don't know about expert, but, you know. I'll be real, chat. Shane did teach me something, like, a couple weeks ago. He told me the big double dragon technique. And actually, it's been really useful. I will
Yeah.
admit. So, he's already taught me something. The big double emerald dragon. And it was
Feel my
pretty nice
wrath.
results. Listen. I'm not gonna take your fucking Mortifi slander, bro. Like, this guy thinks that Mortifi isn't hot.
Yeah.
He thinks
'cause
he isn't hot. He's not a good-looking character, and I completely disagree.
he literally goes when you use his liberation. He's like,
Feel my wrath.
That's how you sound 50% of the time when you're like talking to morons in your chat. Like, what do you mean?
Feel my
Are
wrath.
you like, is that a self-report or what? Like, what are we doing?
I'm merely saying that I use that voice for a reason.
Huh? Oh, so that's why you use it 50% of the time you're on stream, huh?
Yeah, because I'm implying, right, that the people that sound like that are the morons, right? And there's a reason why well,
Life is in everything.
I mean, you can connect the dots there, right? Like, I don't think it's like that complicated, right?
Why do you have so many morons saying
Yo, you didn't even see, like, I had a bunch of people, right, where I was just like, what are these guys saying? Why are they doing this, right?
I've never seen someone in my whole life on stream talk to morons for 2.5 hours. Any comments?
It was fun. And I think chat was liking it too.
It's just funny. It's just funny. I love it. It's great. It's great. Are you struggling with Dreamless now? What's
Well,
happening,
because
bro?
your ER
This
is
not
like
too hot.
-3, and I don't have my liberation. That's why.
Oh no! Oh, it looks like Marina's almost dead too, man. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Oh. Minus 30% ER. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like you have a debuff, even though there's only additions in this game. Look at that. One liberation, and this is what we fucking end with. What the hell?
I know, bro. It's so bad. The thing I've always struggled. The reason why I like soloing like holograms with my characters. I try to,
Here.
and I try to with Gion. But Gion is the worst solo character in WuWa. He's so bad.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
you can't,
because
without his reservation, it's bad.
yeah, half of his kit is reliant on him using an intro skill, and so soloing
Field is dynamic.
109, that's a banger. Okay, holy fuck.
What's okay? Don't okay.
This is
These
actually a good
echoes
piece,
are not
though.
that bad.
Yeah.
These echoes are not that bad. Like those are what cost good.
Actually, mad decent. I mean, surely we can do better than this, right?
No, trust. Look how many fucking monkeys I have. Look at all these monkeys. I have so many of them. It took over my
Why don't
inventory.
we just use them then? Right? I surely you can get a better crit rate one than this.
I mean, okay, attack. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold up, wait, bro's cooking. Oh, okay, bro didn't cook. Bro did not cook.
Hey, that was just one attack roll, okay? That's like that's not. Oh well, maybe your account is like actually bricked.
You've just rolled. You're rolling double HPs. You're rubble.
Well, what do you know? It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you mean? What is going on?
Fuck. Well, you have a lot. And so I'm not doing the plus 25 method, right? I'm being conservative, right?
Okay.
And when I get a shit roll, I'm like, let's not invest any more in that piece because we got a lot, we got a lot of stuff that we can play around with.
I mean, yeah, there is, bro. Bro, never. Oh my god, if you roll another HP roll, listen. I'm gonna have an issue.
Why do you actually have like fucking Planet of the Apes in your inventory?
Because I've been so unlucky with my bloody rolls, bro. Look how many deaths I have. Look how many. Healing bonus, death. I can't even hear at this point. I've got so many deaf monkeys, bro. I can't even hear anything anymore. I've got tinnitus with the amount of deaf monkeys I have. What do you mean?
Live experiments underway.
Oh my god.
All I'm gonna say is that this is impressive. You know you can get rid of echoes that you're not gonna use, right?
I have been, but like,
then why
I've
did
been
I
farming
see
a lot.
like 17 healing bonuses in there?
Well, because it's been like a week, and this is my week worth of farming, bro. Like, I will be on stream. I will do farming echoes with viewers. I will farm a load of echoes. It's just how it goes. So I end up with a lot.
I'm just gonna level this up just so you have some ER, because I feel like that Mortifee was like a little bit lacking in the ER department. So this is literally.
Did he not have enough? Could you say he didn't have enough wrath?
Yeah, he wasn't. Enemies weren't feeling his wrath enough. That was the problem. And so with this, I think they're gonna feel a lot more wrath, and we'll be good. So. We've now got the materials to actually upgrade our Camellia a bit more, so we're going to do exactly that, right? Boom! Now we just got basically 11.2% critical damage without doing anything. Woo!
I just want to point out, Saint, that you are like 25th on my leaderboard ranking of Camellia builds.
Yep.
So I don't know how much I trust your opinion regarding this stuff.
And
but
you know what?
Fine.
Your Camellia builds are solo without a team, and my 300 critical damage Camellia is better on a team. And so solo rankings,
but, you know,
again, you have half the people on your leaderboard. They overcap to like 105% crit rate with Shorekeeper. That's not good.
Yeah. But if you're soloing Method 6, you know what I mean? You can't rely on that Shorekeeper, can you? So, you know. What use is your character if you can't solo every boss? Am I right? It's a gacha game, you know what I mean?
Totally.
She's one character and press go. Like, you know.
I sense no copium here. Not even a little bit.
You're getting called out, by the way. Mr. K, yeah, it has not even 70% crit rate. Ooh.
Not even 70%? It's 68.9, dude. It's close enough. It's literally close enough, okay? Relax, buddy. She crits for like 300k. Oh my fucking god, you have no mob mats. How are we gonna do this?
I told you, like, I've been leveling things.
Well,
that's why.
You need to farm more mobs and do the elusive realm, buddy.
I've done the elusive realm.
Holy shit.
Done it.
Oh, okay. All right, we can do this. Awesome. All right, I think I need a shit ton of purple ones. So we're gonna see how far we can level some of the other shit.
I might have.
Battlefield is
That's a good point. I
dynamic.
might have boxes in my inventory.
Would you like
I
a
think I just
fun
checked.
game
We might not have them.
between the two of
Oh.
us?
Oh, oops, oopsie.
All right,
Oopsie.
okay,
Buddy
we've got
needs to
about
learn
5
resource
more.
management.
We've got about 5 more. Dreamless Feathers.
It's a gotcha game.
Sorry, what?
No, it's fine.
Okay, so we got a little bit that we can level up.
The battlefield is dynamic.
Would
I
you
feel like this is
fun
unfair,
game
and you should be trying my account before you level
us?
stuff up. Just saying.
Well, I feel like I've just... Well, the thing is, Cap, I've used about 180 of your 433 excess.
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happens
The
that,
battlefield is dynamic. Do
once
not
again, ma'am, for new viewers, just 80 of these.
Yep.
So it's not like I'm grinding anything, right?
No,
I'm
no,
just
but if
using
you're
what's,
gonna if you're gonna compare my run, right, to what I can or can't do, you should at least give it a go before you level all my talents, and then be like, oh, actually, you can do it. Well, yeah, you just leveled all my stuff. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's right there. It's right there, right?
This has now become an unfair comparison.
It would be...
Jazz is now an unfair comparison.
It would be...
It's now, I am negated. All your input is now negated.
It would be irresponsible of me to not use them.
This now means nothing. How dare you?
It would be
How can you do this?
irresponsible for me not to use them at this point, considering just all of this great stuff that we're seeing here. How many events have you done, Cap?
It's okay. I don't know.
Well,
I
would
don't
you
know.
look at that? Easy money.
Oh boy, Cap's
Cap's
account is diabolical.
So much
do you
potential,
mean?
but it's just sitting there waiting for her attention. Make
do you
sure you
mean?
maintain your account on a regular basis so you can make Giant happy.
Make sure you maintain your account on a regular basis. You have a lot of potential on it. That's what they're saying.
Oh.
Oh my...
Am I the new potential man? Oh my god.
Cap,
What?
you have
What?
literally all of these. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm about to
I didn't know
farm
this-
today.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Guys, she had... That's a lot of stuff. Oh, buddy. That's a lot of stuff. If I'm being honest.
I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know this was a point shop. I didn't know. Okay, listen, right? I log in, I'll do my dailies, I'll hit bosses, I'll try tower, I'll do story. And then that's it. An elusive round, because that's kind of fun, and that's really it. So... What? I feel like I've let you down. I've disappointed you. I feel like now you're like reconsidering our friendship.
Do
Well,
not
Cap,
At this
it's,
point.
I guess it's
Would you like
content.
a
I guess
fun
it's content.
game between the two
What do
of
you
us?
mean?
I guess it's content, right? It's, you know, I've just gotta, you know, this was it has changed my perception of you, but it, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Sarah, I didn't know it was this bad. What do you mean this bad? What do you mean?
Like,
It's not. Listen, I represent the average gacha player. Just to let you know, because everybody in State's chat right now, you are like the top like 5% of people that play WuWa. You realize this, right? Like you guys are casuals or the average people. You guys are like the top 5%, right? I literally represent the majority of people who play this game. So if you criticize me, you are criticizing everybody else, right? You realize that, right? You realize that, right?
I think the top, at least like the top 50 or 60% of people will
The
buy
battlefield
stuff in a
is
shop.
dynamic. Do not let your guard down.
I think they'll know that the
Maybe,
shop.
I don't know.
They'll know that the shop exists. You feel
I
me?
disagree. I think most people will just log in, do their dailies, level character, and that's it. They'll forget about point shop. I'll be real. I genuinely believe that.
Okay, we got Moonlit on San. We got an Overture. Awesome. We're good. We got a Varina to support both the sides. Oh boy. Okay. So, we're going to need a second healer. And Baija, I'd rather not play her.
I have John Chin. I have.
This is what we're using on Verena?
I mean, okay. Yeah, okay, listen. That shouldn't be there. That was a mistake. I think I had that on Shangli Yao. Or no, I didn't. That's a lie. That's not even the same. I had it on someone before, and I swapped it, and it's now there, and why
is this thing level 20?
Is that the time? Is that the time? Is that the time? Oh my god. Oh, I have a headache. What is that? Ooh,
Variation? I hardly know her.
Variation? I hardly know her.
Listen, the only variation I need is the variation of. Do you know what? I'm gonna make that joke. That's bad.
You have a
Why
level,
don't you have any weapons?
You have a level 80 Undying Flame?
Do I? Oh yeah, because I had that on Mortifi. Is that bad? Should I not have had that on him? Why is that bad? Why is that bad? Why is that bad? Why is that bad?
Oh dear.
No, why is that bad? Wait, why is that bad?
Well, frankly, it's a piece of dog shit compared to Static Mist, and you know, when you level a weapon.
I only just got Static Mist. I got it like this week. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I guess you got your money's worth out of whatever the fuck this thing is, so all the more power to you. All the more power to you. I'm just going to level this to 40 because we need some ER on Verena so we can use her Liberation more. And I'm wondering, how is your variation only R1 when you have 2 Gion weapons? And variation was rated up on Gion's weapon banner.
Is first banner or is rerun?
Both of them.
Well, okay, the thing is though, Saint, you have to remember, I got S5 Gion in 180 pulls total, right? I didn't actually pull that many times. So I didn't actually get that much stuff from it.
That's fair. All right, we won't dive into it too much. We'll just, you know, we'll take it in stride with an R1 variation. I think we're okay. And okay, we don't have any Verena constellations. What a shame.
Also, just to elaborate to chat, I'm in like the top 10% of luckiest people in Kuro games. I'm not even kidding. Like, there's like a website to check your stats. I'm in like the top 15% of luck. I got 6 Geons at 180 pulls, including I think like his weapon. No, I think his weapon might have been like 200. But yeah,
So you did 200 pulls. Is there a chance that you might have taken those variations and perhaps used them as weapon experience? Do you think that's possibly something that happened?
No, I don't use. Maybe I don't know. I don't feed full like purples.
Okay, good to know. I hope you didn't do that. That's probably the best 4-star weapon in the game.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's actually probably the best 4-star weapon in the game.
Okay.
All right, we have a second. We have a second overture. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're gonna be using Spectral Rover, Cabney, the male rover, as our other. Oh dear, our other healer. And I don't think we're gonna need any of his stuff set up. I'm gonna use it for Camellia. All right, so chat, I think we're ready to actually make our first attempt at 30 out of 30. You kind of saw, I only spent 180 wave plates, and that was just for the weekly boss mats. So,
and how many boxes?
Well,
how many of my boxes?
I mean, most people would have spent them already, so it's not like I'm doing anything crazy there, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know.
All right, so we are kind of using a lot of Spectral Rover over here. And how do we have 0 stars here?
No. I did because I was fucking with Middle Tower and I was using Gion for like floor 3. Don't trust these. Like these numbers are not like what I've been using.
Okay.
I was just messing around to get characters.
I've got to find a way to save you some resources. So what I'm gonna do is
The experiment.
solo Shangli Yao. It's fine. He'll work.
Oh, I'm gonna have a fucking I'm gonna blow a fucking gasket.
Why?
Oh, fuck this set.
Alright, it's Lingering Tunes. There's nothing wrong with Lingering Tunes. Stop.
Fuck
It's
this
literally
set.
nothing
Oh,
wrong.
I hate
It's
seeing
literally
this.
nothing wrong.
I fucking
Oh my
hate
God,
seeing
you're
this shit
so miserable.
home.
You're so miserable. You hate fun. You actually hate fun. It's
what
fine.
lingering
it's like
tunes is
barely
the
a difference.
opposite
It doesn't
of
make
fun.
that much of a difference.
It is literally
It doesn't-
negative fun.
It doesn't make. It's fine. It literally works.
1% better than Void Thunder, but 30% of the team comps. That is the trade here. Are you a fan of Pride One by any chance, ma'am?
No, I don't. Do you think I look at guides? Do you think I look at guides? I don't even read the character descriptions of their attacks.
Maybe
You think I read a guide?
Maybe you should.
All shall reflect.
Have you thought about that? Maybe you should.
Yeah, but that's boring. Listen, I want to play a gacha game to see like cool characters and the hot characters do cool things. I don't want to have to be like, let me min-max these rotations on this guide and like look at these 5 videos telling me for an hour how to play the goddamn characters. I'm not gonna do.
Chat, she just disconnected, and it was probably at a really good time.
It's fun, is what I'm saying here, right?
You disconnected, but I don't think anything of value was lost.
All right, okay, bet. I would just say my brain is so big. I don't need guides. I don't need rotations. I just figured it out myself intuitively. I'm just here for cool looking characters, man. I don't need a guide.
Sounds good. Whatever you say.
Yep. Okay, let me live in my delusion, man. Okay, I need something, please.
Oh, you can't already beat the shit out of this stage with him, so let's put a little bit of a Jang Lee in here. She's your only other DPS, so let's
She
see.
sucks on this floor. She sucks on that floor, though. She sucks so bad, though.
Why is she so bad on this floor? Well, let me see here.
I think it was that floor. I think it was that floor. She just sucks to use.
Nobody's immune to fusion here, though.
But she sucked on that floor so bad for me, man. It was really annoying.
Well, let's see.
Try it. I bet. Try it. I just
I'm curious to see what.
It's doable, but annoying.
Well,
it's
it's like you got some pretty. I think you should be just fine, to be honest.
Okay.
I think you'll be just okay.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. By the way, if you guys hear like insane noises coming from me, I'm literally in the middle of a storm still, so I apologize if like you hear some insane noises.
All right, we're making pretty good time on this stage.
My Changli does like 0 damage. I don't know why. I just, I'll be real, I don't like using Changli.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people do, to be honest.
It's like, it's just like, it doesn't feel nice. It feels far too clunky. And it doesn't feel like, if I want to play a character, I want to have fun playing them. And she looks fun, but she doesn't feel fun. And I don't like it.
You know, everyone's entitled to their personal take. I personally, after I've, played around a couple of teams with like Yinlin and Zhang Liao, I'm just like, guys, I'm doing like 40 times the work to deal less damage. That's what it feels like most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit, I'm almost dead.
It's okay to be wrong. Skill issue, clunky player. I don't play Changli wrong. I play her very right. It just doesn't feel nice. But I know she got bigger bulbas, so it's fine, right? She got the bigger bulbas, so like it doesn't matter really, if she looks pretty.
So let's get this going.
Yep. Okay. You're almost dead. That's fine.
Huh? What? It died.
You fucking suck, dude! What are you? It was supposed to be WuWa's greatest? You're supposed to be WuWa's hero and you die on full 3?
What was that?
No way.
Oh my lord.
No way.
I've never seen
Holy.
that before.
Holy.
If only I had a second member on my team, we would have just won. Because you don't need to like, it doesn't matter if you die. Oh my lord.
Yep. It's why I always say to people, just stay away from bulls, man. the balls are just not a good thing to hang around, you know? Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
just-
get
it's
what
away
you're
from
talking
them.
about. Yeah, especially when this shit happens.
I know. It's,
Dear
Oh my God, no way.
I'm actually like, oh dear God. All right. Well,
No
clearly
way,
they've got
bro's
one shot. They've
throwing.
got one shot potential, man. They've got
Bro's
one shot
throwing.
potential.
that's crazy.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit tilted. I'm
That's
a
what
little bit
kept
tilted
happening to
after that basically near clear experience, guys.
That's what happened to
I'm
me.
I'm
Literally
slightly
happened to me.
mentally shattered after that one. Oh boy.
that was rough. That was rough. That was rough. That was rough. Like those last minute catches of strays is always the worst. Alboba for sure. That was truly one of the moments of all time. Oh, here we go. It's coming in with nice parries. Doing him with those nice plunge attacks. He's dodging the balls like crazy.
Fuck
There
it,
we
we're
go.
just gonna ult.
Ball dodge, ball dodge. He just ran straight into a ball. That's fine. Parried, nice, very good. Coming in with more attacks. 50% at this point. Half ball to go. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna fuck up this time? Another plunge. Very good, very nice. Again,
Are you
no
a
balls
fucking
are present.
ESPN play-by-play? What's going on here?
Yes, this is the best time, okay? Are they gonna spawn in more balls before he can die? Are they gonna spawn in more balls?
Yo, I don't like
Yes,
that.
They are!
I don't like the boss music.
Yes, they are spawning more balls. Oh, crazy. Oh my god. And there we go.
All right, guys.
Okay, that's
So-
good enough.
Now it's time for me to put my money where my mouth is. And what we're going to be doing today are some rotations. We got the Camellia. She's ready. She got 120% ER. She's not really going to do any damage because her crit rate is basic. Her crit damage is non-existent. Why do you have so much attack?
Because like that's all I could get on those echoes.
That's,
Look at all the
that's a
echoes that they had.
diabolical
Like,
amount
they're
of
not-
attack, guys. That's almost 3,000. I've never actually seen that much attack before. And she has a
That's
havoc
actually
damage.
the theoretical. That's the theoretical maximum actually of almost of attack. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, it's up there. It's fucking up there. Rover has their
Yep.
sequence node 4, so we got the healing. We got the healing, and we're gonna be able to activate everything. Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, bet.
So
Moment of resonance.
Over here.
Like frigid death.
Hopefully this helps.
I hate those dogs and worms so much.
Feed my blossom.
it'll be okay.
Self-deceivers.
I think this one's fine. This one isn't really a problem. It's just kind of long.
Crimson blossom.
Ruthless fury.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. The end
Uh
has
huh.
come.
Stay behind. Shackles be gone.
Maybe her build created his hairline from the stress. What do you mean, brother? What do you mean? That's what?
Don't run.
She's running Havoc plus attack. Here I am. Here I am. Ooh, it's gonna take a hot minute. It's gonna take a hot minute.
Grafting. Suffer.
I actually think Monkey is one of the nicer bosses in the game. I think it's pretty chill.
Yeah, I mean this run is going pretty good. I feel pretty good about this run.
Loaded
Yeah, this is fine.
Engrave.
Hopefully this helps.
A change of
Ah, shit.
Monkey's so boring. Eh.
reborn.
Havoc attack is fine when you have a signature. Yeah, I do have a signature weapon. It's recommended to have her attack. No, like Monkey's moveset is consistent. Yeah, it's just annoying, especially with Camellia. Monkey's just kind of annoying with Camellia because there's less chances to like get all your attacks in that you need.
We got the 3-star, ladies and gentlemen. We got the 3-star. All right, Cap.
Whoa.
Your entire left side is done. Now, let's clean up the right.
I mean, when you level up all my characters with all my boxes, you know, yeah, okay.
Let's clean it up a little bit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. The boy. The big boy.
Life isn't everything.
Honestly, Tempest, Mephis, and Gion were a match made in heaven, honestly, in terms of boss fights. Like, it doesn't really get better than that.
He's actually not the best against it because even though he auto parries, when he's parrying that often, right? The problem is that he can have a bit of a like slowdown on like his liberation that can cause you know, less damage to come out. Oh, these are 17k ticks.
Yeah, not bad.
That's really good, actually.
Hell yeah!
I can use some fertilizer.
S5 Gion, baby!
Fury boils. Inferno. Feel my wrath.
Feel my wrath. Also, his heavy attacks are like kind of nuts.
I could take
Only
son of a bitch.
S5 fake husband.
All right, that's another 3-star. So we're looking pretty good there. Now we got
Sure.
a 24 out of 24. All we got is the middle tower now. Ooh, and you know what that
good
means?
luck.
We got the phallus
luck.
of no return. And I know that this has
luck.
been your least favorite enemy of all. Let's see how we can tackle this monstrosity.
I've cleared it. I've cleared it. I've just never 3-starred it. So like, I don't. You know, it's what it is. What it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
I did try. To be fair, chat, I tried to do this with Mortifi and Gion only. And then I did it with Mortifi, Gion, and then Spectro Rover. I've never done it with Verena, which I feel like would have made all the difference. So like, that was what I used. That is what I used. Fallacy's such a cute cockroach. I just want to squish it. Why do you want to squish Fallacy, man?
Leave it to me.
Oh, the intro skill missed.
Oh no! Not my rotations! Not my rotations! Saint Tortoise just followed you. Saint
You're wide open. Tell truth. Let's do this another way. Ready for battle. Finale. Fear no more.
All right, that's a almost sub 1 minute. I fucked up on letting the
Okay.
fallacy fly around, but
Okay, now do it with Gion and Mortifi like I was doing.
whoa, don't you want to get 30 out of 30 first?
Sure. Sure, if you want to use all the good teams, that's fine. Sure, go
Hey,
for it.
I'm just
Congratulations.
using what was given to me, Cap. It's this
Fine.
account is pretty good, if I'm frankly being honest.
How do you feel with S5 Gion? I was using Mortifi and Gion. That's all.
Blockade.
And they weren't leveled, like Sage just leveled them. So they were worse characters. Oh, my Gion was fine.
It's getting fun.
Oh, I'm getting the shit beat out of me.
The dance go.
Yep.
How pathetic.
Yeah, this is an L run, dude. Just restart, man. What the fuck?
Fine.
Yeah, I might need to I took a couple too many hits
Yep.
from the Glacio Mutts. You were having a fun time with those dogs yesterday.
End has come.
Yeah, because someone in my chat was like, oh, you should draw the dogs away, kill them first, then kill the worms. I'm like,
Whoever's-
okay.
Chat, whoever said to ungroup the enemies, you should be banned. You should be banned because you gotta hit all of them at the same time. And sometimes it can get a little bit difficult to dodge. This is probably the one that most people reset the most. Just because it's like, hey, sometimes the dogs will just beat the shit out of you, right? There's not really much you can do about it.
Yeah, we don't like dogging in this chat.
Reborn from ancient for a struggle.
We don't go dogging in these spaces, man. We don't do that. We don't do that stuff here.
Fun.
Why did it shoot a laser at me?
Pathetic.
Oh my
Yeah, this seems
gosh.
like another L.
I need them to
Yep.
not shoot the laser there. Sometimes you gotta reset until the boss like stops being annoying to you. Or not even the boss. We're not even on the boss yet.
So what you're saying is skill issue.
Well,
what
it's an
we're saying,
RNG issue, ma'am. Oh
No,
dear.
no, it sounds. That's not like a skill issue to me. I'll be real. Yeah.
It's an
that's fine.
RNG issue on this stage.
No. How? What do you mean it's an RNG? So now because you're doing it, it's an RNG issue. Oh, I see.
These are literally harder than the hologram bosses, man.
But now it's an RNG issue. God, understood. Understood. Dodge is not RNG.
Self-deceivers.
Alright, we're spinning.
Getting fun. Dancing.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Suffer.
Okay. Is Blood gonna do this? With 10% HP or less. Who let those dogs out? I don't know.
Stay behind frozen block.
Okay. You know what? Cook. You know what? Cook.
A change of buddies. Don't run.
Let's see what I can do.
The dance go.
Go on, Cook, Saint. I'll cheer for you. Hell yeah. Go on, Saint Tonus. You got this, buddy. Cook that fraud. Slap him.
Vitality.
Slap him with your vines, man.
Let's have fun.
Morning Ice is getting the washing machine attack right now. Oh my god.
Hopefully this helps.
Uh-huh.
Lotus pervade. And grave. A change of struggle harder.
It would be awful if I got hit at the moment, but
Yeah, I mean, you know, without that S1 Camellia, you know, that the probability they interrupted is crazy.
fuck. That was unfortunate.
Oh no!
That was unfortunate. I need to get hit less.
No!
I need to get hit less on the starting part.
Chad, that was RNG, wasn't it? That was RNG, right? Yeah.
Oh boy, she's
Yeah.
talking all this shit now. Oh my god. She's talking all the good shit now.
Uh-huh.
When we're on the
I'm
last 3
talking-
stars of the clear.
Moment of resonance.
Shackle be gone.
Is that a problem, sir?
Not worth mentioning.
Slightly.
Oh, here we go again. Look. Slightly. Oh my god.
A little bit.
All this smack. He's talking all this smack to me. I don't like it. Oh no, not the cat girl. This wolf is more difficult than Ike's? Yeah, I'd agree. Getting past the wolves is the hard bit. When Lord Saint says RNG, it's RNG. Bro, you got so many loyalists in your chat, it's crazy.
Hey, it's all RNG, right boys?
Bro, there's so many loyalists. I guess I'm too used to doing no-hit runs with Dungeon. Crazy.
Like frigid death.
I think if you do no-hit runs with Dungeon, you need to go outside. You should probably touch grass. I respect you. I respect the commitment. But like, holy. It'd be better if you cleared the previous floor without Verita so you could use her on this one. That would make sense.
The previous floor without Verena. Honestly, the previous floor was pretty easy, wasn't it, guys? Man, that fallacy. Oh boy, that fallacy was absolutely no problem at all. If we're frankly being honest.
Definitely touch grass.
Honestly,
Oh,
I'm gonna get
boy.
the time slow down here. Fuck it.
Frozen blockade.
I'm gonna get it here. Fuck it.
Chat reflect the streamer, Kurabot chat, or Saint bots.
My blossom.
Sarah, what does that make my chat? I'm very scared.
It's getting fun.
Floor 2 easier than floor 1. Floor 2 of Middle Tower is easier than floor 1.
Oh my lord.
You think so?
All right, we're gonna do a double intro rotation then, with the help of Spectral Rover.
The hour is upon us.
I think it should be okay with Spectral Rover, guys.
Struggle hard.
What we've
Because
learned
they
is
stop
Saint
time.
content.
They stop time. I found a use case for them, guys. Look at that. Boom!
That looked quite cool, actually. You know, that actually looked kind of cool. That visually, that looked kind of sick. I won't lie. I'll give that to you. I'll give that to you. That looked kind of sick.
Wait, that was actually goated. Wait, who's talking
That's
shit?
actually, like, really
Who
cool.
said not to do that?
Yeah, that was actually cool.
Wait, that actually worked out really well.
Bro was juggling. Yeah, someone can eat you, bro. What the fuck? Someone clip that actually. Wait, chat, someone clip that.
End has come.
Clip that right now. Clip it and ship it.
A change of
All right, now we're full HP and like, I think that was surprisingly good. Wait, why do I have her? Why do I have ephemeral?
Oh. Ooh.
I like totally mismanaged my rotations there real bad.
Hopefully this helps.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Cycle of corruption.
The hour is upon us.
A change. Reborn from ancient roots. Struggle harder.
That was a little weird, but hey.
Grafting. Suffer.
Spectro Rover versus Spectro Resistance icon. But it's not about the resistance, right? It's about the utility. It's the utility.
So
Ooh,
your
that's
Camellia
like
right now
restarting
kind of
this
feels
one.
like she's doing no damage. So I might think about using her against the Fallacy and then using your Gian here. Because that seems to be the problem.
Okay.
I'm just
But
not
using
doing
Camellia
enough
against Fallacy is a
damage.
death sentence. That's a death sentence. Fallacy and Camellia?
Yeah, you're just not doing enough damage because your Camellia's crit is like so low. And it's like the problem with like that whole situation with the wave is like you have to kill the wave at the start and then you don't have enough time left because of the low damage.
So
So
what you're saying is either you need Shorekeeper for Camellia to work, or you need like a 90% crit rate.
Resonance.
not quite. Not quite.
Your weakness.
I just gotta sound like it. A little bit. Oh,
Like frigid death.
this is gonna be painful.
Hopefully this helps.
So I'm doing a double
Make
intro
me-
rotation right here
Don't run.
Okay.
because I feel like it's like safer at this point.
Dancing.
Swift and resolute.
Yeah. We should be able to get this in time. Easy.
Come here.
All right, cool.
Hopefully this helps.
I believe in the run. Chat type. Okay, chat type 1 if you believe. Type 2 if you don't. Type 1 if you believe in Mr. Saint. Type 2 if you think the faith is lost. I do the faith is lost. We want to see 2, 1, 1, a Boba, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, no damage. 1. Oh, it's a mixed bag right now. I
Well-
think it's like 70% 1.
Any doubters?
It's 70% once. It's 70% one. Our Bulbas? Yeah, our Bulbas also count. Our Bulbas also count. 22. Unless he crits on Bloom. That is the problem, right? That is the problem. I'm a type 2 only because I want to clear this later. Hell yes, Sarah.
Hopefully this helps.
Saint Shield, do not waver. We believe in Lord Saint. Hail Saint Donuts. Hail Saint.
Don't run.
I am.
This
We're
is,
cutting it. We're cutting it really fucking close here,
This
man.
is really close, man. This is really not looking good,
Oh,
bro.
she just got fucked. I think I get it if I
No!
don't get uppercut like a dog there. Oh man.
You're doing well, Saint. I want you to know that I'm really proud of you right now.
Wow.
Just so that you're-
Thanks.
you're,
Oh wow.
I'm really proud of you. You're doing so well.
Lotus pervade.
Hopefully this helps.
Where's my
Get-
fucking car cancel?
A change of
Just negative edge all over him, bro. What are you doing? Just edge him. Edge the boss. Edge the fallacy. Edge the fallacy boss.
Notice how I didn't get my Camellia skill canceled there?
Well, okay, and
It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
but it can still listen. You can get it interrupted so easily. It's like one time, okay? It's like one time.
frigid death.
07, edge the fallacy. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. Edge the phallic, boss. The
Look at this
phallic
guy.
of
He's
no
about
return.
to... Oh, get out of the sky, buddy. Dope it down.
Once you edge this phallic, bro, that's it. There's no returning from it. This might be it, actually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Fallacy is colloquially a waifu? Really? I guess. Do you think Tathis is a waifu?
Shackles be gone.
Guys, do you see why Spectral Rover is a support? Do you guys see why Spectral Rover is a support?
Oh my god. Cutting it fucking close.
Oh, I used that a little bit too early.
Cutting it a bit fucking close there, Mr. Zaytonis. Holy moly.
I sense your weakness.
Holy moly. Oh my god, it's so close. Oh my god, it's so close. No way. 40, 30, 12. Oh my god. Is it gonna happen? 10. Oh my god. You can do it. 4, 3, 2. No! Oh my god!
I used the first one a little bit too early. Okay, we can definitely do that, though. We can definitely do that. Camellia missed 6 crits. Camellia missed 6 crits. 30k ult. Yeah. So, hey, that's just RNG, guys. That's just RNG. That's just how RNG goes, ladies and gentlemen.
That would make for an insane video intro, by the way.
Yeah, editor, you know what to do, man. Oh, man, I'm so sad.
Oh my god.
I'm so sad. Oh, man. No crits.
Oh no.
Oh, another miss crit.
Oh no. Remember, chat, if your crit isn't 100, it might as well be 0. If it isn't 100, it might as well be 0.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. No,
Cut out the knockbacks. Yeah, just make Saint look good. Just make him look good and it's fine. Keep out the entire time he's been doing all these runs, you know what I mean?
hopefully this helps.
A change of
Alright, we should knock him out now. Another miss crit. Wow, Cap. That's all. That's
Sarah
all. This...
is also right. I also have a 44111 echoes if you want more crit.
I think I can do it though.
Alright, bet.
Swift and resolute. The end has come. Strike from the shadows.
Sure wife diff.
frozen blockade.
I shouldn't have to need Shorekeeper though. I didn't pull for her. You know, it just...
Well, your Camellia also has like some of the worst stats in Gacha gaming. That's like that's the other thing.
That's just verifiably untrue. I can send you the leaderboard of all the CCs and their Camellias right now. I am not at the bottom of the board.
Oh, Camellia's thing is so easy to get interrupted, guys.
It is! But when you have like 6 dogs attacking you, yes.
Moment of resonance.
All right, I think we pretty much easily got this. Like, I don't see any universe where this doesn't happen.
Shackles be gone.
Can we just have it, Jinshi? Sure.
Don't run. Keep the dance going.
Dara, are you saying that Camellia and Jinshi and Changli all play the same by chance?
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. There it is. A 3-star with Spectro Rover, with no equipment on him, and a Sanhua on Overture. Let's just take a look at the stats of these things really fast, just so you know what I was working with.
But guys, Sanhua does damage.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward.
Hey, you wanna know what the
future,
Hey, but guys!
leaving the past
Wait, did I
behind.
not save?
Over here.
I literally have cancer.
You're. I want you to say that you're actually a fucking moron. I want you to know that. Like, you were so happy with yourself. You did
I
the most
literally
stupid
have
thing you
cancer.
could have done.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to die now.
I literally have
stage 4.
cancer.
I'm
I'm not
sorry.
even trying to make content.
stage 4.
I just have cancer.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't even
Yeah,
know what to say
like,
anymore at this point. I'm like
That
numb.
was, yeah.
I'm like numb inside.
Yeah.
Guys, I promise
was-
I am
that
not
was-
trying to like make content.
He's become
That was like
so
muscle
numb.
memory because I'm so used to like doing
Yeah.
that. Oh my god.
Are you okay, Saint?
I mean,
Are you alright?
I'm not feeling very good, Mr. Stark.
No, you're not feeling so good. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, that's not good, man. I really feel bad for you this trying time. I just want you to know that we are all here for you. You know, if you ever need a hand, if you ever need anyone, you know, you can reach out to us, and we'll be fine. You know, we all support you. Go through this trying time, and you know, we all make mistakes. You know, and that's fine. You just, you know, repeat. A good experiment is one that is repeatable and reproducible, right?
Yeah, you
So,
know,
as
it's
long as
just
you
this
can
is just
repeat this-
evidence, right? That I know what I'm
Exactly.
doing, you know?
Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
totally
yep.
nothing
So,
else.
Yep. So as long as it's repeatable and reproducible, you're good. And it seems like you are on the charts doing just that. So you know, that's
Totally.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you for the reassurance,
Who the-
Cap. Appreciate
Who
it.
the fuck is the one who said I gave him cancer? Oh, who the fuck said that? Who the fuck said that? I did no such thing. The most fumbled 3-star run in Gacha gaming. I've heard from the CC that Sanhua actually has an incredible amount of burst damage. Oh no, don't do that to the man.
Oh my god, and then she got this shit just beat out of I. Oh, dearie me. Oh my goodness. I'm not having a good
You're
time
having
right
so
now.
much fun. You're having so
I'm
much
not having
fun.
a good time right now. I'm gonna be
No, you
honest.
are.
I am.
You're having an amazing time, Saint. So the basic, right, guys, if Saintontus, one of the best WuWa players that we have, struggles on my account, you think I'm going to do this? You guys think I'm going to be able to do this easily? You know what I mean? You all laugh at me for spending an hour doing this, and you go, ha ha, skill issue. You know, it's just. But when it happens to Saint, it's fine. He was right. It's skill issue. Okay, I'm just gonna like.
The end has
Well,
unalive
looks like you
myself
can't
now
ban
in
anybody
Minecraft.
from my chat though.
I'm just gonna. I only ban morons. I don't ban people being a skill issue. It is skill on. Both have skill issue. Okay, we both have skill issue. That's okay. Then. I'll accept that. I accept that. My skill issue is contagious. You think I'm infecting the poor man? You think I've infected the poor man? That's crazy.
Look at that.
Okay, guys, we're making really good progress on this one at least. Like, this is actually probably the best clear yet, if we're frankly being honest. Like, in terms of timing.
Yo, Cutter! Hi, Cutter. Welcome to Saint Stream.
Like frigid death.
Hopefully this helps.
A change of
Kara cancel the clear.
I literally Kara canceled the clear. That would be a pretty great way to refer to it, man.
Of course I know you, Cutter. You're in my chat all the time. Spin and win. Okay, this is gonna be a far easier clear than the other one.
Well, yeah, it should be. Assuming I don't grief again.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Ooh.
here.
frozen blockade.
Ooh.
This helps.
A change of
Oh my, every time it's been down to the fucking wire. Holy. Oh my god, 7. And again, down to the wire. Ooh.
Well, I kind of griefed at the end,
Literally.
but I'll click confirm this time. All right, guys, let's move on. Holy fuck me. Oh my gosh, that took a bit longer
So
than it
you
should
think-
have, ladies and gentlemen.
You You think the average person could do that?
Sure,
the average person's
sure,
gonna do
with
that?
enough practice. I totally didn't use any crazy techniques.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Listen up.
Crazy. Yo, hi, Amethyst.
Fury boils.
That is nutty. Ooh, let the dogs out. No crazy dodges, that's for sure.
Burn to ashes.
Feel my wrath.
Feel my wrath.
Feel my wrath. S5G on a battle cook. Oh yeah, this is easy with S5G on. This is like you don't even have to think with this. This is ridiculously easy. Even I could do this with S5G on. Like even I could do this. Yeah, VOD watches skip 0 minutes. It's about to be over.
Fury boils. As you wish.
Are you sure? Absolutely, bro. What do you mean cap? With my Gion on this? I never even tried this floor with my Gion.
Silence. Let's do this another way. Unstoppable.
Guys, this is so Rover. This is so Rover. Hell yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The overdrive zone has just been unlocked. Ladies and gentlemen, it's here. The overdrive zone is unlocked for the first time on this account. Woo! December 12th, 2024, or December 7th, 2024. 7 months after release, it is finally unlocked, ladies and gentlemen. She has finally, or I guess technically, she has finally done it. Oh, I'll let you claim those rewards, but just so you guys know what I was working with this fucking Camellia team, okay? This might be the worst Camellia team in Gacha gaming, okay? 72-15. 72-15. And then the Sanhua, right? Overture. Whoa, 5 gifted subs. The Syndex, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Index is so based. We love Index here. We love Index.
Sanhua with absolutely nothing. Nothing. Guys, these were the echoes.
Uh-huh.
The echoes on Sanhua, nothing. And then we had Spectral Rover on Rejuvenating Glow. Healing bonus, nothing. Nothing. 1 attack. 1 plus 20. 1 plus 20. 1 cost. 128 ER on Spectral Rover.
Easy money.
Level
Cat making
1
Saint work
overture.
overtime for her account LMFAO.
Cat making Saint work overtime for her account. Guys. Whoa, another gifted sub. Onyx, thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub to Sarah.
Yippee!
So guys, 498 attack. Guys, this Camellia was the only one doing damage on that team.
Between the two of us.
Nobody else was doing damage, okay? So let it be known, guys. Camellia can basically just solo with the team, with some outro buffs. How much is she paying you to do this? She's paying me in content. And guys, I didn't ask her. I didn't ask her to brick her account. She did that herself. And the thing is, the thing is, not everything on this account is bad, right? You got a pretty stacked Gion. You got like a bunch of good stuff. I mean, this Gion was absolutely cooking, right? Like we cleaned that thing like crazy. So the Gion was good. That was powerful. But yeah, your Camellia needs a fuck ton of work because that was rough. That was a little bit fucking rough, okay? I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the worst crit ratios in Gacha gaming.
I've been so unlucky with echoes. Like legit, I think a 4-4-1-1 is like better like than what I have like now. Because like it's so bad. It's so diabolically bad. Genuinely. This is one of the instances where running the 4-4s is like 2 forecasts is better for me. Because like, damn, my echo runs have been paid for, man.
All I'm going to say is your damage was exceptionally low with this character, right? And obviously, we could have leveled up your liberation more. We would have had like a way easier time if we leveled up maybe your liberation and intro skill. But hey, 10 out of 10 over here kind of helped out, and we were able to do enough damage. But holy shit, that got a little bit spicy there on the fallacy. But we got in like maybe like 4 or 5 tries, right? Maybe like 6 or 7 at most. What'd you say, Cap? Oh, she disconnected. Oh, she disconnected. I think we're getting like 170 Ks. Yeah,
okay,
so...
Cool.
All right, Cap, are you ready to do this now?
Yeah, I'm down.
Do you want some time to practice? Do you want some time to practice off stream? What do you want to do? Or
well, you realize I'm not going to be able to do it, right? Like I'm not stupid. It's just, you know, this is one of those.
You guys didn't think I was gonna be able to 30 out of 30? But hey, here it is. We got we did all of that for about 175 Astrite, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah, brother!
175 Astrite, ladies and gentlemen. Was it worth it? Oh god, I don't know. The thing is, I feel like I had to like do some sweaty ass shit because this account has a lot of obstacles, right? This account has a shit ton of obstacles.
What do you mean, like obstacles as in like shit characters?
Well, I mean, look who I'm fucking using in the support role, ma'am.
Well, yeah, but you know, like okay. Listen, I tried doing fallacy with Spectra Rover at Gion, and it was clearable. It was clearable, you know, so it was fine. So maybe Spectra isn't that bad. I will rescind any bad comments I've made about Spectra Rover in the past.
But, hey guys, can we at least agree now that Spectra Rover is a pretty good support? I low key that time stop.
Good.
That time stop helped us quite a bit. That time stop helped us quite a bit. Yeah.
But. Useful. I think useful is a better word than good.
Useful is a better word than good. I mean, they don't have an amplifying outro buff, but I mean that, you know, the thing standing still. And you know, time stop, that's like CC is pretty good too. All right, well then. We've got a couple of things, right? Do you think that you could 3-star this stage? Because we did it with pretty like comfortable amount of time left on this one.
So you want me to do it with the same teams? See if I can do it.
That would be my recommendation, is to do it with the same teams. I wouldn't recommend trying to do like different ones, because maybe you could try it with like Baija, but personally, I've only played Baija like 3 times, so that's why I'm not like comfortable using her.
She's not even leveled for me, so it's fine. I know it's fine. I could try. Let me launch my game real quick.
Okay.
It might kick you out. Hang on.
Let's go ahead and let's give Cap the opportunity to put some of her skills to the test, right? Let's give her the opportunity to show some people, right, that she is worthy of her Gian.
That I am in fact gacha gaming.
Yeah, that she is a actual gacha gamer. Cap versus Overdrive. You know, oh god, I don't think we want to see her clear the TOA first before jumping into Overdrive, in my personal opinion. The worthless one. That's crazy.
The what? Chat.
That's
I believe
crazy.
she's worthy of Gion, but anyone else, I don't know. I think I'm worthy of Gion. As someone who pulled him, I pulled Gion six times. I think I'm of him, right? I think if you pulled anyone 6 times, it'd be appreciative. You know what I mean? So I think it's fine. You know. Hang on, moved up my game. Oh my god. The bricked one, crazy. Listen. I have performance anxiety, Saint. So you're aware.
So
okay?
every time you're on stream, it's like when you're off stream, you're just blasting through this shit. You're destroying these stages.
Yeah. I'm blasting real hard, really hard off stream. But on stream, I just get a bit shy. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And my performance isn't where it should be.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
Don't mind me.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll see. Maybe we'll help you get over it.
My shyness? That's fine.
Yeah, with some
You can work on
tips
it.
and tricks. Account logged in
lots of
elsewhere.
tips.
Chat, I'm being hacked.
It's me! I've invaded all your documents. I'm inside your PC. What does this folder say? What does this folder say? What is that?
Now I'm actually concerned.
Where did you get this from?
All right, now Cap, let's see. I assume that we're gonna lose your VTuber because you're gonna have to like share something else, right?
Well,
Like-
that's a good. Oh no, you won't.
You can.
Oh, maybe actually.
You can
but
share
like,
2
I'll be
screens at
smaller.
once.
Well, yeah, that's my video, and then I can share my actual screen, which is this. Hold up.
Oh, right. You have the. Okay, right. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. I don't know how Discord works apparently.
Yeah, you're an old man, aren't you? Holy shit.
I'm getting there.
Does that work?
I'm getting there. I only get older. I've never gotten younger before.
It's
Never happened to me.
Older guys are based. That's my opinion anyway.
Thank you.
All right.
Just log into your fucking account. Just go. Just log.
I've shared my screen. Can you see? I'm waiting for you to tell me. Can you see?
All right, I'm gonna stop streaming to you then. And well, that's the thing, Cap. Unfortunately, yeah, it's a bit of a situation.
What?
Is there a way to pop out your stream?
Pop. What do you mean?
Like, pop out your stream even more? Like, because it's like, I can either get you or the game. From the angle that I'm in.
Over here.
Stop watching, mute. Show non-video participants.
I don't know.
Chat, is there a way to like open up another screen like for the screen share and then like but still keep like the visual on one of the people? On Discord?
Probably not. You'll probably just have to like have me at the bottom of the thing.
2 trim screen recordings. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to do this. Why are you in slow motion?
I have to share my display and not capture the game. I am showing my display.
Huh. Let me do a little bit of cooking.
Let bro cook. Let bro cook.
Alright, bye. Bye for now. And let me see if I can... If I close this, right, and then we do a little bit of this, and then I finagle with this behind the scenes. And I'm a little bit scared.
Why?
I'm a little bit scared. I would reveal my entire Discord. Actually, it just lists like random ass people. So does this really matter?
Not really.
Oh dearie me, I'm a little bit scared. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Fob's gonna see my chat with the Tencent agent. Oh fuck! Oh no! The Oh no! The Tencent agent. Oh gosh! Our relationship's gonna be exposed. Oh no!
Oh no! You've had sexual relations with Tencent Sane? What the fuck? That's crazy.
No, everybody! Oh,
you're in bed with the devil? How could you? How could you say it?
Oh dear!
You've got an OnlyFans account? That's nuts, bro. Jeez.